Good afternoon, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is livestream number 5 as we continue our journey through the game. Good afternoon, I hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday morning's livestream. So today we are continuing after unlocking Yasuke in yesterday's stream. Finally, 14 hours in, we now have Yasuke as a playable character as well. And we've got to continue trying to hunt down the Onryo as much as possible. That is the plan for today. Looking back on yesterday's stream as well, we unlocked Yasuke. We also took down our first castle. Yasuke was instrumental in doing so, taking down 2 of the Daishu and unlocking some new armor for himself. We finished off yesterday's live stream by having a little sit down with Yasuke and Noe, where they talked about themselves and learned a bit more about each other, which is quite a nice way of finishing the stream, I thought. So we'll have a look when we go in what other missions we're going to do. It's a simple case of following the story, trying to get as many of these Onryo dealt with as possible, whilst also clearing the map as we go and seeing every little mission we possibly can. If you know my playstyle, it is to see as much as possible and do as much as possible. That is generally how we do everything. So I'm just checking sound. So that's what we'll do today. It's the little missions, the missions that not everyone sees, that really make these games special, I think. I have been seeing quite a bit of backlash, I shall say. There's a lot of people not liking Shadows for different reasons, and you know, some of them are valid, some of them aren't. One of them, which was quite an interesting point someone made, I saw, that they're getting fed up with playing as Noe and getting their butt handed to them every time they get into a fight. Noe isn't meant to be a character you get into a fight with. She's someone that's meant to go from the shadows. But these people are saying the game is rubbish because I can't fight. I keep getting beaten. It's always because Noe can't fight. And when they're reminded that, you know, she's not meant to be a fighter as such, they don't like that opinion either. Which I find quite amusing. Kathy, good afternoon. How are you? Thanks for the likes, they're very much appreciated. I find it quite amusing, to be fair. A lot of the complaints and stuff people are having. Yeah, you've got to understand the characters. Yasuke is going to be the character we use for them big fights, the ones where you're surrounded by enemies. He's the brutal, you know, ask questions later kind of type. Noe is your one from the shadows. She's the one that you're meant to do things at night time, sneak up viewpoints, that kind of stuff. And that's how we want to use them as well, to be fair. Let's load in as we are. I never like doing continue. As far as the story goes, I do like the little catch-up here that you have, where you kind of have a little catch-up on where you are in the story as well. I like that. Yeah, I think everyone has to have something bad to say, otherwise they can't be happy. It's weird, isn't it? So, story-wise, a new league. Noe, Yasuke, Gennojo, and Tomoko form a new league in the name of rebellion and peace. The Kakashiba Iki. I know, I pronounced that badly. We're 15 hours, 53 minutes in already. How have we done 15 hours already? Crazy Irishman, good afternoon. Hope you're well. How are you feeling today? I don't know how I've done 15 hours already. Wow. Okay. So we actually finished off here in the last stream, back at the hideout, because we wanted to upgrade our gear anyway as well. So everything is up to level 13. For everyone that we have, we're only upgrading legendary gear. Everything else we have to find. Legendary gear is the only gear we're upgrading. Mastery level, we've got 2 mastery points we can spend. We're kind of saving them. It's pretty tricky to figure out what you want to spend mastery points on a lot of the time, to be honest. Probably saving Noe's points until we get 1 more for improved ground assassination, to be fair. Or even assassination damage might be a handy one to have, actually. But it is quite difficult. There's so many different choices, depending on weapons you use and stuff like that. It's quite tricky to know what you should be using your points on and what you shouldn't, really, to be fair. Tanto ability there. Throw a Tanto, then dash forward to stab the target and make them vulnerable. That's quite cool. Shadow Piercer. Yeah, it's a tricky one. And obviously we've got the Yasuke as well to look at. As well. Right, let's have a look at what we're going to do first and foremost, and then we'll decide who we'll be depending on what we've got to go and do. So we were following the clues to find out another of the Shinbaku, and we did find some information out in the last stream about Ise Sasaoki. He was the arrogant son-in-law of Akechi Michihide, who helped betray us when we went after Nobunaga. It turned out it wasn't really Nobunaga who we should have been going against. He even poisoned his own brother to take control of the Ise clan. So this is the guy that was rude to us underneath the bridge that we all said we didn't like. That's who our target is today. So we've got to find a messenger in Yamashiro, and we've got to find a friend who can help us infiltrate the castle. Let's go for the friend first. We'll stay as Noe for the minute, I think. Now we didn't mess around, but yesterday we spent a lot of time in Yamashiro trying to look for a certain clue, and I didn't read the map properly, and we ended up doing all this top area over here, missing lots of things because of it. Well, we were needed down here. So let's try and read the map a bit better today, shall we? I can scout objective, to be fair. Yamashiro, he's in the southwestern hills of Meeting. The hills of Meeting, Eagle's Nest. Hills of Meeting, where are they? It's got to be the lower area. Southwest is here. Eagle's Nest, and he's at a temple. We've got a quest to do there as well. I'm trying to see where he could be. Southwest is this side. That scout objective. We'll send the scout. No. That didn't help in the slightest. I'm not seeing the hills of Meeting, and this is where I went wrong yesterday. Is I was looking at the wrong. Oh, hills of Meeting here. So this is what I read the map wrong. It says southwest. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated. Southwestern hills. So you think southwest? It's not. We've got to find the hills of Meeting, and then he's in the southwest of that. So he's around here somewhere. Scout objective again. We'll dispatch one. There he is. That's why scouts are so important. Okay, so that's where we've got to go to. There's a viewpoint nearby as well. What we'll do is we'll mark up the viewpoint, and we will fast travel to this viewpoint here as Noe, and then we'll head across. We will use Yasuke as well today. We'll probably do the second mission with Yasuke, do the first one with Noe, and try and interchange where possible. We'll use them both. Obviously, story will change it for us if it's meant to. But I do like the fact when you go and speak to someone as one of them, they're both there. I like that. Right, so we're heading over that way. I need to jump down quickly though. There's no quick down out of here, is there? Might be in a minute. Before someone else blabs, because I know someone will. Crazy Irishman. Yes, it is my birthday today. No, I don't need a fuss or anything said. It's all good. It's just another day. I think it was last year Crazy Irishman landed me in it and told everyone. It isn't an issue. It's just I don't celebrate it. To be honest, to me it's just another day. Okay. So we're gonna head over the river, any of these bridges, and head towards the viewpoint, and then the temple is there. That's the plan. If we come across other stuff on the way, we'll have a look at that as well. To be fair, the river's quite dry, so we can look it straight across. There's always a chance of finding other things on the way to where you're going, that's the thing. Someone said to me as well, something we haven't been doing is drawing animals. Now, you're meant to be able to draw animals all the time. Whenever you see an animal, you just got to sneak up to it and you can draw it. It's something we haven't done, so that's something we probably need to have a little look at trying to do a bit more. Thank you, Catherine. I didn't ask for anything in the end. She was really annoyed that I didn't want anything. She actually got me a new PlayStation 5 controller because my batteries don't seem to last at all. And a new headset because mine is falling apart and I've refused to buy a new one. But the headset, I think, will be compatible with the capture card that I need to get set up, so it kind of works in tandem. And a couple of t-shirts, Marvel t-shirts and things. But yeah, she was pretty annoyed that I didn't have an idea of what I wanted. That's all the new medications that put me on. They don't want you. Oh, they don't want you to go to work. Oh wow, because of the side effects. Well, you can kind of understand that if you're having no end of side effects, you can't go back to work, can you? That's the thing. I can see the point, Crazy Arseman, to be fair, but what does your work say? That's the question. Thank you, Crazy Arseman. Okay, we need to cross this bridge and then head left-hand side. Let's see what we find. So this is the Hills of Meeting. Keep an eye in case anyone wants to talk to us or anything to collect. There's gold over that way. We don't know what that is though. Someone's building been destroyed here. What's this gold over here for?
I see you. I need to be quiet.
Oh, this is one of the animals. You know what I was just saying about animals? This is one of them. We need to be quiet. Something we've not been doing, and someone said to me, why are you not drawing animals? It's just because it's something we haven't really looked at, to be fair. Did you get that a bit close? There we go. And also these drawings can go in your base as well, which is not something we've really paid much attention to, cosmetic-wise. It's these little features you don't really think about in games that are coded in. I just cool little moments that you can easily miss.
Perfect.
There we go. So wall decoration we can now use as well. It's in the database. Sumi. We've already done that one. Mated pair of mandarin ducks. A painting of two mandarin ducks, a bonded male and female, cleaning one another as they swim together in a pond. In Chinese and Japanese culture, mandarin ducks are believed to be extremely faithful to their partners and are seen as symbols of love, devotion, affection, and fidelity. Like other social animals, bonded ducks will clean one another's feathers as a means of protecting their health and deepening their connection. Right. There is a chest here as well. This is what we actually found to start with. Engraving, build up with tools engraving. Okay, we're looking for a viewpoint coming up here, and temple should be near that. And then we should get what we need from here. That's an enemy camp by the looks of things. With lots of gold around. Now, we're not Yasuke. So the chances of taking this on and being perfect are small, I think. But, do you know what? Let's start the day with a little bit of a fight, shall we? Can I take him out in one hit? Yes, I can. Okay, good to know. There's definitely a couple of people here. Okay, marksman's been alerted, that's fine. My plan is to take him out next. Need a shot though. Heading down two. And this is when I was seeing the complaints about No Way.
This is on alert.
This is, you've got to play so differently with her to Yasuke, which makes complete sense. But a lot of people don't seem to get that. They think they can just run in with her and fight. Well, that means you can't. Okay, annoyingly, I'm actually out now of those. We haven't tried shuriken, have we yet? I don't know how easy shuriken are to throw. There we go, I want my kunai back. So they don't do that much damage. That's the difference with them. They don't do that much damage. I didn't kill him. I now have taken his armor off though. And that should be camp taken down. We should now be able to help ourselves with everything that's in here. There's no one else. I'm pretty sure there's no one else left. No, we're done. That was actually a pretty good takedown of the camp, to be fair. In the end, that worked out pretty well. Paul, good morning, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, how are you? I'll get my time of day right in a minute. Some more crops for camp. What else have we got? I think it's all camp stuff, isn't it? Some more wood for camp. Is that everything? It's just horses. Oh, that's a pretty poor camp, to be fair. I was hoping for better stuff than that. Yeah, not a very good camp. We only got a couple of things for our hideout, and that was it. So there we go. Job done. Okay, viewpoint up there, and then we'll go and speak to the guy who's going to help us infiltrate the castle to take out the son who was nasty to us, or the son-in-law. That's the hope, anyway. Lost pages to find here as well to complete this one. Let's get to the top first. We'll do viewpoint first and foremost. And this is why viewpoints are so much easier with her. Because we can actually get up really quickly. There you go. Viewpoint done. It's 5 AM. Ah, okay. It's just after midday for us. Just woke up, must have coffee. Okay, let's have a look around. Pretty interesting points. There's obviously something there to read in a second. That's the map update as well. There we go. And that the guy we're looking for is over there. There's also the temple, 3 lost pages we can clear for a knowledge point as well. We'll go on and see what this is over here. This will tell us about the temple, I think. So this is about Yamashiro. Patrick, good afternoon. How are you? Thanks for the like, but that's appreciated. So Yamashiro is the region we're currently in. Yamashiro constitutes one of the provinces of Kinei, at the center of which is the capital, Kyoto. The former capital, Hijo Nara, was abandoned in 784, and after an interlude of 10 years where the court settled in Nagaoka, in the south of Yamashiro, Heian-kyo, or Kyoto, was founded in 794. As a result, this province is a significant political center for the country. Yamashiro is geographically divided between the plain of Kyoto, which continues south toward the sea, a rice-growing and populated region, and the entire northern part of the province covered in mountains and forest, which is snow-covered for part of the winter and sparsely populated. The province is crossed by 2 main rivers, the Kamo and the Katsura, which converge south of the capital and flow into the Yodo. There are famous monasteries such as Mount Hai, the center of 10-day Buddhism, and Mount Kurama. Mount Kurama was built to protect Kyoto from bad influences emerging from the northeast. According to Feng Shui, Chinese geomancy, the northeast was populated by Tengu, fantastic beings living in the Japanese mountains, and legendary creatures of popular religion who came to persecute the living. Hideyoshi had Fushimi Castle built in the southern suburbs of Kyoto, where he resided from 1594 until his death. Around Fushimi, an agglomeration developed. The development works carried out by Hideyoshi, as well as digging the Takegawa Canal, allowed for a faster connection between the port of Osaka and Kyoto. As a result, Fushimi was made the port of the capital and contributed to the improved connection between the 2 main cities. They were 40 kilometers apart. Yeah, not too bad at all. Thank you for asking. So that was a little bit more about Yamashiro as a province. Okay, so now the guy we're after that we just need to go and speak to over there at the temple. Right, is there a quick way down, or am I just dropping down? I think I'm dropping down, aren't I? Sometimes there's a really fast way down out of these, but sometimes it's got to drop down slowly. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything inside here. Anything? There's a ladder there. I'm just curious to see if there's anything upstairs, but I don't think there is. So the temple has lost pages for us to go and grab. It's quite a big temple by the looks of things. Bigger than we've seen previously, I think. That is massive, but look at that. I'm good. I'm really enjoying the game. Yeah, there's loads to do. You know, aside from obviously the story, there's loads of other little things, intricacies to see and do as well. I also like the relationship between Noe and Yasuke so far, and how that's developing, especially yesterday's ending where we had a little sit-down conversation between the two. That's the first of the 3 lost pages we need to grab. That was a fish just jumped out of the water there. Right, we've got one of the lost pages. Should be 2 more somewhere here. There's one there. Can we see the other? Don't tell me it's back up there. I'm not seeing where the other one is, to be fair. But yeah, I think we're going to try and swap between the characters quite often, just because I think that's a better way of doing it. Well, I just wanted to check the lost page we're missing isn't over here, and we just weren't close enough for it to show up. No. Obviously, knowledge point here would be good. One is up there. The person we need to speak to is over there, but I'm avoiding him until we've got the knowledge point.
Welcome to the
I'd rather the knowledge point first if we can. Where's that final page? We know there's one over here. The final one I was after more. There we go. 1 page left. Where is the final page? That's annoying. I can't see it anywhere. That's unusual. Are we missing something? Why we can't? Normally find the last one's pretty simple, to be fair, especially observing. I'm not seeing it though. It's got to be these middle buildings over here, surely. Considering they're massive. Or what about out here? Nothing showing up. These aren't normally that difficult to gather, to be fair. They're normally quite quick. But I'm missing one. And for the life of me, I cannot get it to show up. Did you spot it in the tree, did you? I didn't see it. I haven't seen it in the tree. Oh, there. Well spotted, Crazy Irishman. I didn't see that at all. The tree it is. Can I... Okay, no quick grab the tree it seems. I'll be climbing this thing. It's a big old tree, this, isn't it? Right, we're going to try and get across to branch there from up there. This is why we're Noe for this and not Yasuke, because Yasuke would not make that jump. There we go. That is the temple complete, and we have the knowledge point as well. And now we can go and speak to the person we're here to speak to. We'll have a look in a second how many knowledge points we need for next rank up as well, to be fair. I think it's worth clearing the temples as we go. It makes no sense to leave them when we're already there. So knowledge points, we need 7 more for rank number 3. Looks like it's 6 ranks in total, which is quite a lot of knowledge points. Okay, let's go and see what this guy says. We want his help to try and help us infiltrate the castle.
Tell me about the water streams.
The water is renowned for its purity. Each stream here is said to bless any who drink from it. One stream brings love, another success, the rest, longevity. Yes, that's it. But choose carefully. You can only drink once. The greedy will receive nothing.
Success. For us all to live in peace and for the cycle of loss to end.
So she made her choice of which one she was going to drink from.
You chose well. Kangon bless you.
Thank you, Ujimasa.
You knew because I stammered, right? It is so hard to remember the words.
Your friend Lord Sadatame sent me. I need a way into Yamazaki Castle to confront Sadaoki.
It is past time Sadatame brought that corrupt little sycophant to here. But what you ask
I'm
is
looking forward to
dangerous.
taking him down as well, to be
I
fair,
have
for the way
no
he's treated
reason
no
to
way.
trust you.
What must I do?
There are rogue samurai harassing people near Kyoto. Though they have no right to call themselves samurai. I know of a samurai who likes to pick on one of the merchants there. Talk to him. He may know the rest of them as well.
I dealt with some of these samurai already. I will return when I found them all.
Okay, so we're going to deal with a load of samurai by the sounds of things. Ah, hang on. So, this mission's tied to something else that we saw for the first time in yesterday's stream. This is the Twisted Tree. Now, we came across this guy completely accidentally yesterday, and we looked at him, and it suddenly come up and said we spared him. And then this appeared as part of the Twisted Tree. Now, we know of one here, but now there's two more as well. Assassinate him and talk to the merchant as well. Thank you, Patrick. No, I didn't. But I got a new controller, new headphones, and some t-shirts and things. So all good. But thank you. So we can't continue the main story quest that we're in the middle of doing until we take out all of these. They're all meant to be in Kyoto. So that's where we're going to go now. We may change to Yasuke for this, to be fair. So this is the whole of Kyoto. It's quite a big area, to be fair. I'm trying to think where's the best place to head to. All this area we've not really looked at in Kyoto. We've got a contract to do here, which is eliminate the targets. Let's fast travel to the viewpoint here. There's a legendary chest there. What is? Oh, it's because of the palace, isn't it? Yeah, we've got to defeat the day show. I'm trying to think the best way of doing this. We could actually no. Let's buy a building over here. We've got plenty of money. And then we'll fast travel there as Yasuke, and we'll try and swap between Yasuke and Noe to do all the different Twisted Tree people. So let's fast travel there as Yasuke first. So it was just a new PS5, one different colour. Mine, for some reason, batteries weren't lasting long, like 4 or 5 hours. Mine are quite old though. They're from the when I first got the PS5, to be fair, so a good few years now. The batteries just weren't staying long enough. And headphones, mine are on the way out, but I've refused to buy new ones for ages. I don't like buying new headphones. I don't like spending money. And so she's got some that seem to be compatible with my capture card that I need to sort out. Okay, so we'll track this one, talk to the merchant, Let's see where he is. Central Kyoto. He was seen west of Nijo Palace. That's Nijo Palace, west of Nijo Palace. He stands on an umbrella cart. We mark that up. That's kind of roughly where we need to be going to. And I'd say we'll keep swapping between Yasuke and Noe as much as possible, I think. We didn't upgrade his gear. I thought we upgraded his gear. We didn't. Although none of it's legendary, that's why we didn't upgrade any of it. We're using his long katana as his main weapon. And we've got a teppo as secondary. We have got the Protector's Helmet. That is actually legendary. That's the only legendary item we've got, isn't it, I think, for him? Yeah. So we could do with some more items to him, to be fair. Mastery points, how many has he got? 4 to spend. We should really look at this, really. What do we got here? Long katana. Yeah, his skills with long katana aren't very good, to be fair. We're still missing a weapon as well. We haven't got bow. We haven't got a bow itself yet. Samurai skills. What else we got here? More assassination damage. Battle cry. Vigor. Bull rush can now deal 15% damage on contact. Regeneration. Link attack. The thing is, if we do spend points on Teppo, then don't use it. It's kind of a bit of a waste, isn't it? I think we'll save this for the minute. But we need some more legendary gear for Yasuke, really. Okay, let's go and find this merchant if we can, near an umbrella stall. And then hopefully he can point us in the direction of these samurai that we've got to deal with. Try and stay out of trouble as well if we can. Look how people react to him compared to Noe as well. They do. Why are you reacting to me? Oh, it's a Ronin. Really? I missed it. I don't know why the Ronin attacked us, but it doesn't matter. Missed some of the blocks there. Oh. I'm missing some of them blocks, but I can finish it off. Not sure why he was attacking us, but we dealt with it.
This one carried a letter.
Oh, he's got a letter.
So we're being hunted by Mitsuhide's Ronin. I will have to be careful on the roads.
Oh, okay, so that's new. That is very new. Okay, that's interesting. So, we are being hunted by the Ronin. That's why they're attacking us on sight. So the Ronin were lordless samurai who are intelligent and analytical foes that wander the roads of the open world. Against an enemy Ronin, rash attacks will be punished by swift parries and complicated counterattack patterns. Despite the archetypal warriors wearing very little protective armour, they carry highly sought-after loot. I don't know if it's going to show us anything else there. I know we picked up the letter. Ammo consumables. I don't think it shows letters and stuff, does it? Oh, there we go. No, that's a different letter. Akiro's letter. Shindo Hirishi. No. There we go. Bounty on the heads. So this letter from Mitsuhide's forces offers a reward for any Ronin that hunts down Noe, Yasuke, and their league. So, on the roads, we could be attacked at any time by Ronin. Which isn't too bad as Yasuke. We need to be a bit more careful when we're Noe, though, on the roads. What did we just get off him? We got a new Naginata. We haven't used them. They're good for crowd control. from what we've seen. Not as good close up. That's the only downside to them, is the close up damage. Obviously that's compared to our katana. I do want to try one, to be fair, at some point, to see what they're like. So we might have a little go with one of them in a bit. We could always take off the... In fact, let's take off that for a minute and try the Nimble Naginata of the Tides. We've got the Prancing one as well, but we'll do that one. We have got some mastery points. We should put some mastery points in it a little bit. We've got Crescent Strike there as one of the skills. Far Reach. Impale. Need 5 for that though. What's that one? Increase armored piercing with combo enders. Whirlwind. I'm never going to remember to do that button presses. That's the only downside. Let's do Far Reach. So he's got a couple of skills in it. We'll put that instead of the Teppo. So yeah, Ronin, we've got to keep an eye out for them, as they will attack on sight. But yeah, look how everyone moves out of his way. This is stand to... Oh, mark of respect there though, bowing down to him. That's interesting. Some people don't act like that around us. Right, merchant. He should be near an umbrella cart.
I appreciate your cooperation with this.
So they're not willing to attack us. There's a Ronin nearby, over there. He may chase after us. If he does, he does. But yeah, so that's why we're being attacked randomly. It's the Ronin doing it. At least we know now. Is he chasing us or not? No. Right, umbrella stand. And then hopefully we find this merchant to speak to. Where is it? There we go, we need that. Other side of the river, annoyingly. Ah, wrong way. Go around. Well, that'd be a shortcut through, but it's not. Fury of Kyoto, a new discovery. I'm guessing this is like a market, would be my thinking. Although, maybe not, I don't know. I'm going to run through it anyway. So the guy we're looking for... Ah, hang on, there's something to learn first. Hygiene and urbanism. I do like reading these. Okay, hygiene and urbanism. In Ichidani, the town of the Asakura family in Echizen province, archaeological research has shown almost all the plots in the community, from the large residences of lords or warriors to the small houses, about 6 meters by 12 meters, where merchants and craftspeople lived, were designed with a well and latrines. While the concept of shared sanitation facilities was common in the traditional city of Kyoto, and in Ichidani too, there was many low-rent houses away from the main street which had access to community wells and latrines. Ichidani's design amplified a new relationship to the concept of hygiene, a strategy that spread throughout society, particularly in new towns developed in the 16th century. At that time, latrines were used to store manure. They were pits dug into the ground and pumped out on a regular basis to fertilise the surrounding fields. This type of latrine was likely created around the 14th century, when widespread use of double cropping increased the need and popularised the use of manure as a fertiliser. In the 16th century, Louis Froid reported that peasants paid to buy feces from urban latrines, and during the Edo period, the sale of feces from rented communal latrines was an important source of income for landowners. They sold each other's shite, basically. That was, okay, they sold each other's shite. Why have they got a new samurai thing here? What's this? Ah, that's why. I need 1 more mastery point spent to gain samurai mastery. So it's showing up as something there, I think. So yeah, they sold each other's shite for money, as you do. Right, where's the guy we need to speak to? Stands near an umbrella cart. We thought he was here. Or did I? No, I just marked the place, didn't I? West of Nijo Palace. So anywhere around here, we're looking for a guy standing by an umbrella cart. So that's the communal latrine there, isn't it? I think we need to be the other side. We want the main road, would be my guess, if we're going to find this guy. And we're looking for a cart of umbrellas. Thing is, he could be anywhere. All it said was west of Nijo Palace, which is where we are. Observing isn't really helping. I'm trying to see where the markets more are and where there's more people selling stuff. Because that's obviously going to be more of a area he's going to be, isn't it? Oh, there we go. We've got markers over there, so that's where he is. And then we'll go and take out the Twisted Tree Samurai. Although we've already spared one, interestingly, so I don't quite know how it's going to work. Why is there a blue thing there as well? What's this? I can loot it.
A woman's hand. She cares greatly for the two youngest. It seems they do not bear the mark of the father.
Okay, caregiver letter. Jiro, give this to your father, Takahashi Inoshishi. When your wife passed away, her courage and love was passed down to Ikihima and Goro. Set them free from your grip and Kyoto and let them find their destiny in a new town. Do not punish them for their innocence. Okay. And then let's speak to the merchant.
Excuse me. I am seeking Yamanakihei.
I am the Yamanakihei, yes. Proud purveyor of Kyoto's finest umbrellas. All of our city's most fashionable have them. Have you come to purchase one?
Perhaps later. The monk, Ujimasa, from Kiyomizudera, said you have rogue samurai you need help with.
Shh. One of them, Saburo, could be listening. I moved my cart from north of here because he kept knocking it over. I'm sure he's still there. Waving his sword around like he's the greatest samurai in town.
Saburo may not act like a samurai, but a man with poor judgment and a katana is still dangerous.
Well, he's just one part of the Takahashi clan. Rotten fruit from a twisted tree. The lot of them. They must all be yanked out by the root.
You want me to kill an entire family?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit much, isn't it?
One once worthy of esteem. But when the mother died, Inoshichi drove his children even harder in their samurai training.
Which is what the letter we
Discipline
just
without
read was.
mercy is cruelty. His children were not allowed to grieve, and the pain festered.
They became cruel, like him.
Take Shiro. He could crush your skull like a berry.
How can I find the Takahashi?
I would confront the family god. He's been loyal for decades. He's probably buying sake to drown his guilt.
Okay. So we're going to go and confront the guard, but this is kind of interesting because obviously we just picked up a letter. So we picked up that letter there, and that's asking us to let two people go. Now, Goro we already let live. We spared him, which is what the letter just said, but we didn't know about that at the time. It just happened. So we need to spare someone else as well, which I think is this one here. So although it says assassinate, I think we can spare her too. We are listening on the guards there for that one. This one doesn't tell us where he is. It's Southern Kyoto. So the more clues we can find out where they are, the better. This one we've got to go and speak to a family guard who could be able to tell us where he is. But yeah, it's quite an interesting quest with quite a lot to try and figure out. He's in eastern Kyoto, not found east of Hanoji Temple. Where's the temples? There. So he's going to be around here somewhere. He's near a sake crate cart. So we're looking for somewhere over here, aren't we? Essentially. Okay. There's a lot of wandering around Kyoto trying to find these. We may happen upon them accidentally, as we did the first one, to be fair. We shall see. But we'll stick to Yasuke at the minute. I probably will change them. The girl who we're meant to spare might be better off being Noe, and the eavesdropping as well might be better as Noe, to be fair. Try and utilise their skills more of each of them rather than just running and hope for the best. Okay. We're looking for a crate of sake, and there should be the family guard there. Maybe they'll tell us more of where they are. That's the hope, anyway. Wind's picking up. So yeah, trying to find these guys is going to be interesting. There he is, just there. Hopefully, as Yasuke, the family guard will be willing to talk. I think if we went in as Noe, he probably wouldn't be as willing to talk, I don't think. There he is. Okay. Interesting conversation as he's drunk.
Takahashi clan. Perhaps his guilt became too much for
Oh, he's
him
dead.
to bear.
He's dead.
If the head of the Takahashi clan is killed, the siblings will most likely show themselves. This is an intriguing strategy.
Okay. Family guard note, I've assigned 2 protectors to Jiro. The Takahashi children are loyal to their father even in death. Except the 2 youngest, I worry about them. So, one of them is already spared, and the girl does say, on her quest part, that she would reconsider if her father died. So, we need to go and find the father, don't we? Yeah, so that's him. We need to find him. He's surrounded by servants and guards. We need to take him down, because then she will leave, and we don't have to kill her. And then the others, I'm not too sure. But we still need to find them. So, if we track him, he is the father of all of them. Southern Kyoto shouldn't be that difficult to find, considering he's surrounded by people. You'd think it would be quite easy to see him, really. So he's going to be around here somewhere, isn't he? And we'll stick as Yasuke for that, because I'm not thinking a nice assassination. I'm thinking straight out, kill him. And anyone else with him. But yeah, according to that note, if we kill the father, the children will then show themselves. Also, one of them will leave, and we don't have to kill them. So we're looking for a large group of people, guards and servants, surrounding a guy, essentially. This is Southern Kyoto now. So it's a case of just looking around, observing, and see if we can find where they are. And hope we've got this right, because I could be completely wrong, to be fair. Do you know what? I wonder. Scouts. We've got 2 scouts left. Let's use our scouts to help here. Let's send one out and see what happens. There we go. Found him. That's why scouts are useful. Oh, hang on. So that's one of the other targets we still need to take out. That's the father there. Father first. We may deal with the son after, depending how they react to their father dying. We think one will just leave. It all depends on the others. What's that there? Oh, that's where we give in the clan crest when we have them. Is he in there? I don't really want to sneak in. If we sneak in, we've got to change character. No, he's not in the Honiji temple. He's past that. To the side of it. So he should be up here. But he'll be surrounded by people, supposedly. This is just why scouts are so useful. Because without them, we wouldn't have found this as quickly. Okay, there's gold there as well. That means there's a little camp or something here. He's in there. I might... Okay, do we just walk through the front door and go, hello? There's something to say to you.
Please, just walk away.
Okay, so there's his guard. Right, there we go, guards. Refuse.
I will pass if I must.
Refusal? You'll fall like the rest.
Come on then. So these are all protecting the guy we're here to kill. Right, let's try a new weapon. We haven't used this yet. Good when you've got a group of enemies around, to be fair. And this is why we picked Yasuke for this. Right, come on then. You as well. That's a pretty cool weapon, to be fair. That is a pretty cool weapon. There is gold and stuff in there. We should really have a look at some of it. What we got? Small bits for camp. The guy we're here to see, the father's in there. We've got another guy here. I don't know how many more guards there are. We've taken down the majority though. Right, let's go inside and confront the guy, shall we? There might be more guards in here as well.
Come at me, coward!
Here he is, Takahashi Inashi.
Oh, we'll fill the Takahashi sword!
Will they? There he is.
The head of the Takahashi clan is slain. May his influence in Kyoto be forgotten.
Takahashi has been killed. We've got some new items for Yasuke as well, and we've leveled up to level 14.
This is strange.
We haven't quite finished the Twisted Tree yet. There's still more to do with the Twisted Tree. There are some guards outside. Oh, these are all the children. Oh, all the children have now arrived. This could be interesting. Quickly go to inventory. So, weapon-wise, we've now got a bow. Daydreamer's Grip. That's our first bow as well. So we've got to look at using that at some point. We gained a new amulet. Which is worth changing. Kitsune's Trickery. Legendary amulet. There we go. Might still change. We also gained objectives. So we killed the father, and now the children are here. He didn't last long, did he? He had no armor on. So now the children have all appeared now. We've spared her because that was said that if her father died, she would be spared. These guys, what's that say? He will now wait at his father's estate to avenge his death. These are all waiting to avenge their father's death. So there's 4 of them in total, and they're all here to die, essentially. So four children ready to avenge their father's death against Yasuke, while 2 of them we've spared and they're long gone. I think they're in for a bit of a mistake when they see the size of Yasuke when he walks outside. Hello, you.
I have trained every day for this moment.
Takahashi Jiro, one of the kids. Takahashi Saburo. Takahashi Taro. There is someone else as well, to be fair. That's one down.
I will kill anyone who steps in my way.
2 on 1 currently.
My family.
You laugh at me? You'll be laughing from a hole in your neck.
Trying to keep an eye on blocking, but I can't see half their attack. Is down. And the next one's got a big club. Takahashi Saburo's down. Okay, do need to be careful here because we've got no health remaining. Although we've leveled up though. That happened quickly. But I've got no more health. Okay, but
Enjoy it.
have they got some soldiers, I think, coming? Or are they fighting us? Okay, we can't heal anymore, so we've got to be a bit careful now. Right, another one down. There's 1 left. We've got 1 person left. And that's the big guy here. I could do with some health, really. Right, he's down. Last one. Of course, that. We got him. Mortal reminder trophy achieved. I think that is the Twisted Tree finished. Quest complete the Twisted Tree. That is done. We're still, wow, we just jumped up 3 levels by doing that. Okay, got a couple of things to pick up. There's guards here though, I think. Which is why we were attacked by random people, I think. There's lots of things we've picked up as well that we need to look at. Dream Master, good afternoon, how are you? Let's, first and foremost, look at any treasures that we haven't got yet from here. Some more loot there. There is loot further this way, I think. Not in here though. Where is it? I can see some. I just in the next building over there, that's white. There we go, box on the floor. There we go. Alright, let's get out of the estate and then we'll have a look at what we gained. And go from there. Because we leveled up 3 times, plus got new gear. Take our whole family. That was an epic fight. That was tricky though when we were surrounded. Okay, let's look at gear first, what we picked up, because it's going to be both of those have gained things. Weapon-wise, we've gained a new katana, the Burden of Legacy. That's actually better than our current one by quite a way, mainly because it's 4 levels higher, to be fair. So we'll change katana. We've got a new Teppo as well, instead of that one, Rajin's Refusal. Level 15, Final Word of the Guardian. Obviously we've got a bow we haven't used yet as well. Let's put the Teppo back on as a secondary. I suppose if we're going in silent as Yasuke, a bow instead of Teppo would be handy, wouldn't it? I think that's the big difference. Did we gain... Was there any letters? Yes. Okay, so... Jiro, give this to your father. When your wife passed away, her courage and love was passed down to Ichihime and Goro. Set them free from your grip and Kyoto and let them... Okay, so that's the ones that we spared. That was the family guard. They assigned rage guards to Jiro. If the father dies, his family, except the 2 youngest, will regroup at his home, which obviously happened. Saburo is seen by his father to be weak and in need of a strong bodyguard. Letter from Jiro's body. Saburo has a giant bodyguard. Oh, so this is kind of clues that we would have found out about the others if we hadn't killed the father first. Yeah, so it was basically their clues to how to find the others if we hadn't made them go to the father's house to avenge his death, essentially. 19 mastery points. Wow, okay, well, we've got to put 1 into this. That's a lot of mastery points. I'm assuming that's a skill that we can then put on as an ability. Impenetrable defense. No. I don't know how often that one works then. War kick, we'll do that one. We need 4 more for mastery points spent to gain the samurai bit there. We've got the bow now. We are going to use it when there's a chance to. So we may as well put a couple of skills in it I do plan on using. I love a bow. Do love a good bow, as most of you know. Large quiver, okay, more arrows. Bow draw speed, we'll take that. We've got 6 points left. Marksman's shot. Poison arrows, silent arrows. Silent arrows do sound good, to be fair. I think that'll do for the minute. Mission wise, we do need to look at Noe yet as well. There's going to be a few things to do with her. Now, this is all of these killed. We didn't wipe out our whole family. We left 2. 2 survived. So we now need to go back to speak to this guy, and he will tell us what to do next, as we just did what he wanted, and that was to kill all of those. So we should be able to fast travel to the viewpoint here and go and see him at the temple. And then we'll swap to Noe and do the other missions to get into the castle as well. And then hopefully we can take down the son-in-law who wasn't very nice to us a little while back. We finally get some revenge. Okay, this doesn't look like a good jump for him. Leap of fail trophy achieved. He doesn't like jumping down on there, does he? Leap or fail. Trophy achieved. That was quite cool. Right, let's go and see the guy we're after here. I can't believe we gained 3 levels by taking them all out. If we had been nowhere at that point, I think we would have had a butts handed to us massively. There's no way she would have been able to fight off that many people in one go. Okay, so will he help us now get into the castle?
The samurai will not cause any more trouble.
Sadatame was right to trust you. I will help. The castle has an inner gate. This key opens it. The gate will be well defended. Be prepared.
Thank you, Ujimasa.
And please, do not show Sadaoki any mercy. He and his traitorous lord deserve none.
Okay. So we get a key to the castle gate. Help us get inside. Okay, let's have a look at the next side of that mission then. For the second part, we need to find this messenger. He's in Yamashiro, southeast of Arashiyama, and he's on a bridge. So, where is Yashiyama? First and foremost, here. Southeast, somewhere around here. We have got a contract to do there as well, to be fair. He's on a bridge. That's not really helpful, is it? There is a bridge there, to be fair. We've got 1 scout, so let's dispatch him. And there he is. That's the person we're after. So, we want to fast travel back to here as Noe. Saw her gear out, and then we're heading to the bridge. Yasuke's had his moment. We'll swap to Noe for the next bit. We should really give it a save as well, shouldn't we, really? But then first you would have... Yeah, oh, absolutely. I think that's the thing. It's picking the mission that each of them is capable of doing. I think that's quite important, isn't it, really? So Yasuke's done his bit. Right, we did pick some weapons up for her while we were fighting them, got them, that family. So she's picked up 2 new katanas. Sabura's the difference and the untamable one. Both level 15, but we've been using the Kushigami and the Tanto just because they're legendary more than anything else. So we'll ignore those for the time being. I think that's all she gained. We definitely need new armor for her. Desperately need new armor. We could swap to the red, but we'd lose damage with tools. Mastery points, what do we get? We've got 19 to spend. Okay. Let's have a look what we've got in Shinobi. Anything that... We'll take the shallow water breathing. We're meaning to get that one for ages. Egam roll. Reduce full damage. Heightened senses. While undetected, time slows down around Noe for 8 seconds. Okay. I suppose give you an opportunity to get away, maybe. Let's take that for 5. Assassin. What do we got? That's improved ground assassination. Adrenaline chunks. Well, there we go, assassination. We'll take that one for assassination damage, and probably that one too. Because most of her work is assassination, isn't it? That's the thing. Tools. There we go. We can remove an extra. So with the kunai now, we'll now do more damage. I suppose we need to save up. Can we carry more tools? Oh, that one's already done, to be fair. We need the shinobi bells yet as well. And armor piercing for her. Why have we still got inventory showing something? And she's got all the quest items. Hang on. We haven't ever cleared these, I don't think, from her. Well, they're still saying there's an item showing. Not sure. Okay, we know where we're going. We know what we're going to do. We'll give it a quick save as well while we're here, when I remember. And then we'll head and find this messenger. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's because of where we are. I don't think I can for the time being. Is there a jump off point? I don't think there is there? Sometimes trophy achieved. Not sure what that's for. Sometimes. I want to know what that trophy's for now. Sometimes. Curious. I won't look at any of the other trophies as we don't always until in the story, but just that one just seems weird to pop up as we're climbing down. Perform a landing roll. Is that what I did? I didn't actually know I did it, to be fair. Okay. So we're heading towards the bridge. There shouldn't be any problems. This should be quite a simple conversation. We find the messenger, get back the letter, happy days. But simple things don't always end up simple, do they? And we've got to be keeping out for Ronin. Remember, Ronin will attack us on sight. I thought for a minute that might have been a Ronin, but it's not. Need to be heading more left. Okay. Just got to get to the bridge. Wind is definitely picking up. I don't know if the season's due a change. Maybe we're hitting winter. We haven't been this way on the map either, so this is all new territory being opened up along here. Okay, it's the main bridge we're going to. The wind is really getting bad as well. Why is the symbol for the person we're looking for not showing up? Okay. Find the messenger. This is the zone he's meant to be in. There he is. No guards around or anything. I think we're okay. So this turns out to be a massive fight or something.
How am I going to get in there? It wasn't Oni. I saw it.
See what he has to say for himself.
I was sent to recover Lord Sadatame's letter.
Oh, you won't want to when you learn what took it. Lord Sadatame didn't believe me. But if you're going in there, you should know. It was an Oni.
I've always wanted to see one. Where do I go?
Oh, you don't want the Oni to see you. Trust me.
What's an
It
Oni?
came from the bamboo grove. Follow the path behind the temple. Be careful. It's fast.
Okay, retrieve them. We've got to find an Oni. He lost the letter. He wants to recover it. Okay. Supposedly it's fast. I don't quite know what an Oni is. Some sort of animal, maybe? Definitely sounds like a mission for her rather than Yasuke, though. Bamboo path behind the temple, wasn't it? Okay, we might as well do the knowledge point while we're here. It makes sense, we're already here anyway. 3 lost pages to find. One's there. Yeah, if we're already here, it makes sense to try and get the knowledge point done. Nothing above, is that? No. Alright, we'll go and grab this one first then. Oh. Okay, maybe not as simple as you think, as that's not a friendly place.
You should be careful.
I was going to say a second guard there, isn't there? I still want to get the. I still want the knowledge point while we're here. Obviously, we just need to be a bit more careful for a minute. Right, none that way. There's one there. One inside there. A couple over that way. Yeah, we're okay. And our thing we want is up here. I'm not even worried about taking them all out. I just want the knowledge point, if anything. Right, one found, one over there. Oh, it could be, yes. There was something about a folk tale, wasn't there, before? That's a good point, actually. I'd forgotten all about that. There were stories they used to tell their kids, weren't they? Right, we've got 3 of them here. And we've got to get up to there, so we are going to have to deal with these guys by the looks of things. Well, it's an elite. I don't think I can take him out of a kunai. No. I won't take enough down. That guy we can, though. And that guy. Because he was just seeing the fact just killed his friends. That's done. I want my kunai back. There we go. Definitely makes life easier with her as long as you're careful and take your time. I want to try and drop down in there, really, don't we? There we go. Number 2. Where's the last lost page then? Sleeping guard over there. Where? Ah, it's there. There we go. One more lost page over there to grab. There's quite a lot of gold around as well, to be fair. It's probably isn't worth a back trying to grab as well, to be fair. You can. Two guards together over there. Why can't... Too far away, maybe. Okay, won't kill him, so let's do this way. We'll go and grab a kunai as well. I think I'm too far away from him. Yeah. So our last knowledge point is there. Where's he walking? Too far away. There we go, knowledge point gained. I think there's someone still inside to deal with as well. But I think that's also the whole place cleared, so we can now go around and pick everything up. There's one is the only person left is him in there, I think. Yeah. Well, we'll go around and pick all the gold up while we're here then. Let's just go and kill this guy first. There we go, nice and simple. Right, let's grab everything. We might as well grab everything while we're in here. It's all for camp, or the hideout, as we should say. Okay, something over here. A new decorative item. That's the other thing. I don't do cosmetics generally, so I don't look at decorative items. But that supposedly there's quite a lot you can decorate the camp with if you wanted to. New headbands. We needed a new headbands. That's quite cool. We'll have a look at that in a second. Something in the corner over here. According to that, anyway. Ah, there we go. Shuriken, silk. More oak wood and leather for crafting and upgrading materials. Refill rations, which are full anyway. Don't need to hide in there. What we got in here? More supplies. I think. Oh, there's one over there we've missed. Other than that, I think we're done. Not worried about the one to the left. Right, let's keep trying to find this thing then, shall we? Right, what is this? This is a forest, by the looks of things. The Arashiyama Forest. And this is where the Oni supposedly ran into. The Ashiyama site in western Kyoto, located in the Ukyaku district, has been a famous scenic site since the Heian period, when it became a place of pleasure for emperors and court nobles. It includes the Hazogawa Valley, which is nestled in a gorge between the Arashiyama and Kamiyama mountains. Downstream, the river forms a kind of lake span from the famous Tagetsu Kyo Bridge. Poets have praised the beauty of the valley with its cherry blossoms in spring and red leaves in autumn. People have long enjoyed boating on the lake or navigating the river's rapids. In the 14th century, the Tenji Temple was built near the village of Sagano, one of the great Zen temples in the capital, whose income partially came from the exploitation of the Arashiyama forest for timber. Tenryu-ji is best known for its Zen garden, one of the earliest and most beautiful in the capital. It was created by the Zen monk Muso Saseki, the temple's first abbot in the 1340s. The temple burned down several times throughout history, although it was rebuilt. Not far from the Tenryuji is the famous Nonomiya Shrine, literally a palace in the countryside, where the future Ise priestess would undergo abstinence and purify themselves for assuming her duties. Today, the site is famous for its remarkable path through the bamboo grove, which is what it told us about in terms of where this has gone. This only has gone is through the bamboo grove, wasn't it? Right, we did gain a new hood. Let's have a look at it. Obviously, it doesn't look as good as the hood we're wearing, but it is 6 levels higher. So let's do that. Okay. Let's find this Oni, shall we? Oni. The missing letter. Can't see anything. So far in night time and rain, visibility is not good.
Spooky. If there was an Oni, it would be here.
Okay, so if there was one, it would be here, supposedly. Okay. That's where it wants us to go. Is it really a real Oni, or is it something else?
Who are you? Who
Unknown man.
enters my forest?
I can assassinate him, or I can talk. I think I'd rather talk, to be fair.
It is I, the Oni. Haven't you heard? You should be careful around here.
You look like a thief to me.
Am I going to regret not just killing him?
And you look like you're trying to be tough. You see how deceiving looks can be?
You took a letter. I'm here to take it back.
You're cute when you're mad. Come and get it.
Okay.
So that's how it's going to be.
I was hoping that we didn't have to fight him. Well, he did a lot of damage. Okay, weakened him and getting out of the way quickly.
That looks like it hurt.
You are good, but I am better.
Are you better? Or you just think you're better?
I just want the letter you took.
Nah, the real fight hasn't even started.
So you should have just assassinated him.
Now who's better?
I like your confidence.
We got him. When he actually catches you, he does quite a bit of damage, but actually once he had a fight. At least he's not dead.
It didn't have to be so hard.
That's the most fun I've had since I got here.
Just give me the letter.
Fair fight. It's yours. I can't read anyway.
Is it someone maybe we can recruit?
I'm bored of this place. I was hoping for more nobles. Maybe even those Ise idiots.
What do you have against the Ise clan?
Other than being rich, I had a girl in Kyoto once. Really cute, too. She was Sasaoki's servant. He treated her like dirt. So I'm going to repay them. I'm not with her anymore, though, if that interests you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, I heard some rich merchants are passing through villages near here soon. I'll be looking for them, if you need me.
I'm sure we're going to bump into him again at some point by the sounds of things.
I don't recognize the language in this letter. And what's this? There's something else with the letter.
Okay, something else with the letter. Let's have a look. There we go. So that's an encoded letter. A second letter. Thank you for your invitation. If the rumours I hear are true, this sumo match will prove to be fierce and thrilling. I look forward to seeing you in Kyoto. Ise Sasaoki. Okay. I don't know if that changed anything in terms of what we need to do. He's going to be at a sumo match. That's where he's... Okay, so that's telling us where he might be at one point, is where a sumo match is taking place. So it might be something we can use to our advantage, hopefully. We now need to return to the messenger. We have got a contract nearby. That might be worth quickly doing while we're here, as it's right near where we are now. If we quickly track that, all we'll do is eliminate the targets. The only down, I've got no health left. But if we can quickly eliminate the targets from distance and in the dark, that's a contract complete at least. So there'll be a camp up ahead here. We can use the bamboo forest hopefully to our advantage. Or are they just outside? Here we go. Okay, we've got to take them all out, it looks like. That's part of the contract. This won't be simple. One's down anyway. The big guy we can't take down with that. It's not strong enough. Don't know I can take him down.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
He's coming round looking for us, I think. I was thinking of swapping, but I just thought, no, we'll just carry on as we are. We should be alright. Oh, 700 data fragments. Well, we need to claim that at some point then, in a second. Oh, come on. I didn't kill him, annoyingly. I will now. I know there's two more still there as well. But yeah, as long as we're quiet in these camps, generally we're not doing too badly. Right, there's two more here. We can do a double assassination here. And then we've got one left. There we go. Quest complete. Level up. So we are leveling up pretty quick today. I must admit, I didn't think we'd level up that quickly. Kunai. What's left to pick up in here? I think that's all of it, to be fair. There you go, job done. Contract complete. Eli, good afternoon, how are you? Yeah, if you stay silent, it's not so bad. It's when you mess that up that it gets bad. Right. We did just do something else, didn't we, for the Animus? Let's just have a look at that. We're getting 700 points for the Animus. So that's something for us to claim. We've still got these to do. What's this? Anomaly. Let's not do that. We want to go to the Animus itself to claim whatever we just got there. So this is the Animus. We've got. I need to remember to swap. Whenever we swap to Yasuke, we should really swap on the Animus as well because that will get him points. Encrypted data file. I don't quite know what that is. We're going towards gold next, and then we got a new weapon. We've now got 1,000 fragments we can swap for other weapons and stuff, but I kind of resent buying stuff. I suppose we're not buying it because we've got it via doing different things. Kill samurai. Okay. I don't know what we do with the encrypted data we just gained, to be honest. Pick a number 1 to 3. 2. My favourite number's 2. So I'll pick 2. Right, back through the bamboo grove. We're heading to go and see the messenger again and tell him we've retrieved the missing letters. Correct. Okay, he's going to be back on the bridge by looks of things. I definitely think we picked the right way of doing this in terms of who to use and what one. Okay, let's go and tell him we got the letters, and that's job done.
You survived? Did you get the letter?
Yes, But I
Thank
can't
you, Eli. Much
understand code.
appreciated.
Could
Thank
you
you very
read it?
much. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate
I'm
it. Thank
still
you, Eli.
learning. But let me try. Your arguments. So much I do not help.
I meant
will.
read it out loud. To me.
Oh, sorry. Sadatame, your arguments are empty. We have already won. I do not need or want your help. I will not write again. Sadaoki.
Lord Sadatame was telling the truth. Take that letter back to your lord. He will be eager to have it.
Trophy achieved, the thief. And that's quest complete. Missing a missive. I believe that means now we can go and kill the son. Or the son-in-law. I keep forgetting if he's son or son-in-law, to be fair. Let's have a look at objectives, shall we? And then there we go. Rise and wait for Ise. Yes. An intercepted letter mentions Ise Sasaoki's attendance at an upcoming sumo match, giving Noe and Yasuke the unexpected opportunity to corner him. So there is a sumo match coming up where we can corner Sasaoki, which is part of Rising Tide, and I really want to take him out. The way he treated us early doors. Okay, that's where we've got to kind of head towards next, isn't it? Then I've got 4 mastery points. I kind of feel like we should spend these. Tanto we're using more. Do you know what? Only 5. We'll save a point up for that one, I think, mastery-wise. Right, where are we heading? Oh, nice. Well, have a good stream then, Eli. Much appreciated. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you, Eli. Have a good one. Okay, so we are heading down here for the sumo match. We may as well fast travel here and then just head across. Obviously, we're on an undiscovered location there, but we can probably just sail across, to be fair. Let's do that. Yeah, hideout near it, exactly. Seasons have changed as well. I think it must be spring then. We must have just finished winter. Maybe. It was autumn. I don't know. I can never remember which season it is. Okay, refill supplies. Browse, if there's any spare contracts to add, we'll add them. There's a new contract there, eliminate troops. We'll take that while we're here. I think that's it. So new contracts up there for when we're ready to move for nearby. So we're just going to sail across, and then I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know whether we're better off changing character. Someone's not very well. I suppose no way. Hopefully we can use we can do this without being seen, and no way then becomes the best person to use. So for the minute we'll stick to no way. Although we may have to change if you think it's going to get really dicey. We haven't unlocked what this is actually, to be fair, so what is this place will be the first question. So we go to Shrine. I'm assuming we're allowed in. There's a knowledge point to gain here as well, to be fair. I might as well gain the knowledge point first, then we'll go and do the mission. We're just going to honour 3 shrines. And then the knowledge point is ours. One's here. knowledge point, and then we'll go and do the mission. I know, it's one of those, isn't it? If we can take him out discreetly, then Noe's the best character for it. If not, we really should be the other one. It's one of those, I don't really know who the best character to be is for it. Although I'm guessing it's going to make us be the character needed, supposedly. I need one more shrine. There is something here as well. What's this about? This is the Iwashimizu Shrine. The shrine dedicated to the deity Hashiman is located on a height, Mount Otokayamo, overlooking the Yoda River south of Kyoto. It is a sacred place and protects the capital from negative influence. We read about this earlier, didn't we? About this being put in position for the negative influence and to stop it coming in. The Iwashimizu Shrine is said to have been founded around 859 by Gyoko, a monk from Nara. Gyoko invited the great deity Hashiman from Usa in Kyushu to come reside near the imperial court. In Usa, the mythical Emperor Ojin, perhaps one of the 5 great kings of the 5th century, and his mother, Empress Shingu, a conquering female figure, were both venerated. It was recorded in chronicles that she invaded the Korean kingdom of Silla. Near Usa, there was a significant community of Korean immigrants and a copper mine where coins were minted. The divine entity of Usa Asherman, protected by the mine, the new shrine quickly became the object of veneration by the court and notably the imperial family. As a result, the shrine became a place of imperial pilgrimage. Exorcism and magic rituals were practiced there whenever the country faced a political crisis or a natural disaster. In the 12th century, the deity Hashiman, whose connotation with war was present from the beginning, was recognized as protecting the Minamoto clan. The origin of the first shogunate and Hashiman gradually became assimilated as a god of war. Kamakura, the capital of the shogunal regime in the south of Kanto, was built around the Tsuragako shrine where the deity Hashiman was invited to reside. However, the Iwashimizu shrine near Kyoto retained all its power throughout the Middle Ages, heading to a large number of domains, Shoen. Due to its strategic position south of the capital, the Iwashimizu shrine repeatedly suffered the disasters of the war between the 14th and 16th centuries. It was rebuilt under Shogun Tokugawa Iemitsu in the 1620s to 1640s. Why is there something else here as well? What am I missing here? Oh, what's this up here? Junjiro. Oh, there's a new mission from Junjiro to go and do as well. Right, we're looking for one more. Oh, it's down here. And then we'll go and do the story mission. There we go, the shrine complete. Knowledge point gain. I think we still need 6 or something to finish off that. Right, let's go inside, or wherever we need to be. I don't know if I can just walk in, I think I can. Okay. Oh yeah, we're waiting for him to arrive, aren't we?
Sasaoki should be here somewhere.
Right, let's wait. I probably should have thrown in a save, to be fair.
Fascinating.
We're supposed to be scanning the crowd, not watching the match.
I have 2 eyes.
Shh.
All right, I am looking.
It can't be difficult to miss him when he arrives.
Ise Sasaoki is not here.
Damn.
At least now you don't have any other distractions. You can go watch the match up close.
I fear my presence there would be its own sort of distraction.
There are advantages to being at a distance. When you watch sumo up close, all you can see is might and muscle. But from here, you see the real threat in action.
In the ring, you have to face your opponent head-on. You need physical strength.
You know there's more to it than that. You are half this man's height, but you stand there like he's equal.
That's because she could probably take him if she wanted to.
I could.
She could.
Proof there is no realm in which strength alone determines victory.
So who will win the next bout?
The wrestler on the far side. A few years older, a few pounds lighter. But he will win.
They look the same to me.
And yet they are not. He will use his enemy's might against him. He will let the brute charge and redirect that strength.
Who's the guy telling us all this though? That's the thing.
When at a disadvantage, one must manipulate all the forces at play to win. Like in war, or politics, or this very land.
What do you mean?
Foreigners are coming. The samurais prove enough of that. But there's still fools here who refuse to recognize the sea change. We are a string of islands in a vast ocean of ever-shifting powers. We are not strong enough to turn its tide. But if we pivot and ride this tide, we emerge victorious. Just like that fighter down there.
You are very confident. But the crowd does not seem to rally behind your man.
They will. When he's the one left standing and his enemies lie below, picking dirt from their teeth.
Who is this guy?
Now I have become the distraction. Please excuse me.
You aren't going to stay and watch the match?
I do not need to.
Because he knows he's going to win.
The Shogun? Here! I can't believe it.
That was the Shogun.
Was that
The unseated Shogun.
Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
And he was right.
Didn't really get us as close to the person who was after us as we would have liked, to be fair.
Ise Sasaoki missed quite the show.
Okay. We're going to return to Ise Sasaoki now instead. Ise Sasaoki. Which is all the way back over here, annoyingly. We haven't got a fast travel point to get there quickly, have we, either? No. This is the final mission to actually kill him off. I think it might be, actually. Yeah, we'll focus on what we've been doing the whole time, to be fair. I just head right and down, don't I? Oh, hang on. Why is it? I don't know why I took that off. Why did I take that off then? Okay. We are heading in the wrong way, to be fair. I'm going to head around the other side. Going to be a little bit weird because we don't really know what we're potentially going to come up against anywhere, so try to be a little bit careful. Okay. More that way. Let's have a look where we're going. So there is a main path here we can potentially follow. That potentially could get us there. Oh, we could. Well, yeah, I didn't think a boat, to be fair. I don't know if that would have been quicker or not, to be honest. Although this is more the land opener, this is new territory for us. We've not really been around here much. Yeah, if we keep following this path around, we'll make it there straight away anyway. But what we'll do, we'll call a horse in. We don't ride the horse very often, but because it's a straight road, we should be okay. Can get some speed up on the horse when you start galloping, can't you? There's a small village here. I've gone past it. Okay. It's this building here. I didn't hear them.
You've returned. Well?
The letter confirmed Sadaoki's guilt. You know what that means.
Yes. Though I am not happy to have to do it.
Ujimasa gave the key that will open the inner gate of Yamazaki Castle.
So, it has come to this. Then, I suppose all is prepared. When you are ready, we will discuss our plan.
I think we're ready. We are ready. We could go and upgrade, but I think let's just go for it.
Explain the plan.
The castle entrance is heavily defended. One will have to fight through to create a distraction. A task most suitable for the samurai, if I may say so.
Ah, okay.
It would be prudent then for the shinobi to quietly make their way to the inner castle gate and open it with the key. I will follow and meet up with the samurai. We will then go to the gate, and all.
So this is where it's telling us who we need to be for the mission.
My brother has a personal guard, so we should proceed with caution.
They will not be more than we can handle.
I believe you. Though there is no telling what Sasaoki will do. Perhaps I can distract him. Are we agreed then?
The plan is good. Let's go.
It's all well and good having a plan, but it's whether it's going to work or not, isn't it? That's the big thing.
I need to clear the way for Sadatame to follow.
I cannot allow you to pass.
I like the fact it told us who we had to be.
I make my own choices.
Please.
What weapons have we actually got on? Hang on a second. I don't know what weapons we've actually gone from. We've got, the Teppo and the Katana. We'll shoot the next person that says no to us.
This is enemy territory.
attack!
It must have been heavily armoured to take 3 shots to take him down, to be fair. Okay, I think katana time. Give me my katana. There we go. But yeah, I liked how, like I say, I liked how it told us we should be who we are because of how the battle is going to go. It kind of explains more why you should change. That's a nice block that killed him. Oh, he's not dead. We shot each other there. I shot him, he shot me. Only got 2 rounds left, to be fair. Right, come on then, there's more soldiers. One's coming this way, heavily armoured, this guy. Definitely timing dodges makes so much difference. There's someone else coming then. My last bullet, to be fair. There we go, we got him.
I hope now we made it inside the castle.
Okay, we're going to swap to Noe now. That's quite cool. Mid-mission, we're swapping to each different character.
I need to get to the inner gate.
I'm guessing that's the canon part. So we need to get to the inner gate to unlock it. And it must be unlocked from the inside. So again, we need to be silent as a mouse here, not get seen or heard. We can kill people, but obviously we've got to try not to be seen. But I like the fact it's made us change character. Damn. Okay. He's looking for his friend. Obviously, remember, darkness does help us as well. And we don't have to kill everyone. We just need to stay in the shadows. Right, there's 2 guards there. They found the body. Hang on, let's deal with him. We found a body, I can't let him live. So that 8 seconds of movement that we can do is actually, we've got to activate it with R2 and square, and that gives us 8 seconds of time being slowed. So we've got to pick, when we need to use that, I need to try and remember to use it, that's the thing. Right, the 2 guards over to the right we can ignore. Right, what do we got here? Lots and lots of guards. And we are heading that way. Okay, this could be tricky. Best you do this without being seen. I think slow and quiet is definitely the way to be here, but still go badly wrong very quickly. I can do a double assassination over there. Those 2. It's not being able to hide the bodies could be a problem. Okay, that body's going to be in a really bad position, I think. That's why I want to head round here, in the dark. Because obviously that body's going to make them start investigating around the area. There's also a guard up there who's asleep. Right, they're all investigating now.
We have to find out what happened. Come on.
Too far away. Okay, well, as my plan was, I can't quite do it, I don't think, there.
What was out there? Seems like it was nothing.
They are still looking. I wanted to try and get up there, but I don't know.
We took a good look and haven't found any.
Are they coming back now because they couldn't find anything? Okay, they're all coming back because they couldn't find anything. Double assassination on those would be fairly simple.
What was that?
Tread carefully.
Okay, didn't quite go the way I wanted it to be fair. But I think we're safe. That wasn't quite what I wanted to happen. But I think we are safe.
My head.
Okay. Yeah, I was wanting that to be a bit cleaner than actually what it was, to be fair. Right, there's a few people to watch out for here. As I say, I'm not too worried about the gold items. The gold items aren't a big deal. I think it's more get to where we need to get to, which is over there. Okay. Is there someone down there? Oh, there is a person down there. Is that a hatch? Or is that just stairs down? I'm not sure what that is down there. Is a hatch or stairs down? I don't. Normally hatches show up as white, actually, don't they? So I don't think it's a hatch. Right, got these three here. Oh, there's two there as well. Stay high on the rooftops, maybe, and avoid them all. So we use the rooftops just to get further in. It did look like stairs down, but normally it comes up as white if there's like something to crawl through. Right, can we? How do we get up there from here? I don't know if we can actually climb from here. Yeah, we can. Okay, we're nearly where we need to be. Obviously, guards on rooftops are an issue. None that way though. Who's the only one? Looks like he's the only one there. There's the inner door there. I think we've made it. And it wasn't too bad, to be fair.
This is the gate. Now to get to the other side.
Oh yeah, we can only open it from the other side, can't we? It's maybe a little bit harder. Only open it from the inside. Okay, so they're the ones we have to worry about. This can only be opened by one way. Okay, we've got to really think about this. Can't get the angle. Hang on, is he going? Only because I want the kunai back. But we can pray as well. There's a shrine there, so we can pray. I didn't. Not really the thing we should be doing while we're trying to get inside. There you go. Damage dealt armor is now increased. Right, what do we got? We've got one guard there, one asleep over there, and this one is walking back and forth. Where's he going? I could whistle actually, to be fair. I just want to be wary of this guy. Then we've got to wait for him to start walking back over that way up there. And then whistle. I don't want this guy seeing us.
What is that sound?
Too far away to kill him. Okay, where's he going? I don't think he's going to see us from there, is he?
That's done.
Door's done.
Where are Yasuke and Sadatame?
So it's swapping us over between the two.
Break the door, and I'll lead the way.
Stay close. I will protect you.
Someone just shot us. So be careful the guy shooting, because he does seem to do quite a bit of damage. Right, just the big guy left. Oh, there we go, got the dodge second time. Right, we did okay there. A valuable sandal. Well, can I change weapons quickly while we're here? Yeah. I'm going to take the gun off, only because I know we haven't got many ammunition left. And we'll go for the Najina Carter. In case there is a group of enemies, it'd be handy to have that nearby, I think. There's going to be more enemies here. There we go, missed the block first time. Taking a few hits as well, to be fair. Right, where's our escort? Has he just gone up the stairs? Yeah. There he is. Oh, another door. Well, let's run through it. Oh, you can't run through the door there. I was trying to run through it thinking that's what we had to do. I think that's the inside door that no way unlocked from. Why is he ran off?
He is going to his brother.
Thought we could trust him.
Sasaoki, please.
Get off your knees.
There he is.
You do not need Lord Mitsuhide. We can lead our clan with honor again. Together.
He will be Shogun, and I will stand next to him. Only then will our clan be honored.
You do not mean that.
You come here, groveling like a beggar. bringing a pair of murdering Ronin with you.
No, brother. They are not my family. You are.
So he
You
thought
are
he could
sentimental and
plead
weak.
with his brother.
You sicken me.
Oh, look who it is.
Ha! Got you, dog.
Gennojo,
Your
who
turn.
we met earlier. I think it's down to us to take him out as Yasuke by the looks of things. I don't know who I'm going to be. Yasuke. Oh, we can choose now, play as Yasuke or Noe. My guess is Yasuke would probably be the wise choice here.
Sasaoki must not escape.
Trying to take down all these soldiers before we even think about him. Right, there we go. Now it's us and him.
You're outclassed.
Your words are empty, like your master's.
There we go, got him there. Missed one.
You want me to hit him both sides.
You do not know what you're fighting. You won't defeat us. It is beyond you.
You are wrong.
I feel like I overused that move where we get near him. It's the easiest way of getting his armor down. We got him. Try to time them dodges correctly against his red moves. I would have liked to have been Noe for how he treated her, but I don't think she would have done well in that fight. There was a chance of taking him down discreetly, then yes.
That was a good punch.
Where did you come from?
I reckon that's going to be a new recruit.
They deserved it. Pretty clever, huh?
Not that clever. You got the wrong Ise.
They're as bad as each other. We beat them, though. We're good together.
I think you're overestimating yourself.
Well, I'm going back to my village to sell the stuff I found. I knew they were dirty rich. Come meet me. We'll have some fun.
Come meet him. Could be interesting.
Will he live?
The wound is not deadly. It will be another scar to blame on his brother.
He almost cost us the fight and got himself killed.
He was trying to save his family. We would both do the same.
Maybe. But my father wasn't a traitor. You have been fortunate today, Lord Sadakame. Do not waste it.
I will bury my brother, and I will mourn him. Then, I will work to undo the damage he has done. You have my word.
I do really like how that mission kind of went between the two of them. I thought that was really well done, the fact you get swapping between them. I wasn't expecting it to happen, to be fair. One of our targets is down. We now get a few weapons and things for doing so. Quest complete, Lost Honor. Just going to let everything catch up. Sake and Swords is a new quest. Some XP as well. With 9 mastery points to spend as Yasuke currently. Right, let's have a look. First and foremost, that's a new mission showing up over there. It's 5 day show to beat here if we want a new hood for Noe, to be fair. Objectives. So over here, where is he? There he is. He is now defeated. Another one of them down. A new one came over here though. What's this? Gennojo. Talk to him. I reckon we're going to end up recruiting him, to be fair. Eyes in the Future Jinjiro wants to speak to us as well. We still need to find Yaya as well. I reckon this is going to be our team. And these are people to recruit. Yasuke, are we ready for his missions yet? We are. I think we should probably go and see if we could do his backstory. As that will tell us more about him and where he came from. As well. Yeah, I like that. And then you pick who does the end fight. It was quite cool. Let's see what these are over here. And the ones to the right. And then obviously Animus. Yeah, I reckon what we do is we swap the Animus now to Yasuke, and we go and have a look at his backstory, which are these missions here, because we've already completed her ones as it stands. So let's, if we can learn a bit more about his backstory, I think that'd be quite cool as well. Before that though, he didn't gain any weapons. Noe did. So what did she gain? We're going a new katana, Steel Blossom. That actually looks a really cool katana, to be fair. I like Death Whisperer, but that does look like a cool katana. Let's swap that round then for that. Is that all we gained? Yes. Desperately need armor for her, to be fair. Okay. Why is it saying still inventory? So let's go Animus. We'll swap over to him because Awakening is already set there. Let's go to Legacy. Activate this. So progression is paused now on that one. And we'll start Legacy there. Just because there'll be things we do accidentally, is my thinking. Right, objectives. We'll give it a save in a second as well. Yasuke, we've got a choice of 2. Let's do Lady of Whispers first and foremost. And see if we can find her. Let's give it a save as well while we're here. But yeah, let's learn a bit more about his backstory. Because we already know about a lot about Noe. It'd be interesting to learn his reasoning for why he's doing things. So, where is she? Omi. I don't know where Omi is. To be fair. Where is Omi? Oh, the way. Oh, so wow. Okay, it's over here. Well, we have a bit of a journey on our hands. To be fair. She lives in the Hideyoshi residence. She's in a castle in Azuchi. Azuchi's here. There's actually got an Animus mission there as well, to be fair. If we scout here, we'll dispatch one scout and see if they show anything. Okay. Yeah, Lady Neen and Education. So both the missions we want are there. We'll keep the other mission up. We're just going to get there. We can do... What's that mission? The Art of... So we can buy a house here, to be fair. When were we? Oh, that's Eager, that's why. That's originally where we're from, isn't it? We could buy a house in Eager to give us a fast travel point and then head north. Might be the way to go. It does say we're under-leveled for Eager. But let's buy the house. And then we can head north. There is also a fragment there to do as well. But it's in a castle that I don't think we're going to be ready for. But if we fast travel there and then we head north, hopefully that will get us to where we need to go. Thank you for the like, Widows, that's appreciated. If we need to be silent as well, we can swap the secondary weapon to a bow. We haven't used the bow yet. So it might be interesting to try that at some point as well. Refill supplies. We'll browse contracts while we're here, because the more we have, the more we can do as we're out and about. Accept that one, accept that one, accept that one. There we go. We're all going to be over-leveled for what we are. There we go. There are missions here as well. There's several missions here. Look, from the ashes. We're leaving them for the minute, mainly because we're obviously under-leveled for the area. He wasn't, but I think Noe doesn't. This is where Noe's from. But we are massively under-leveled for going there. Which is why I don't really want to stick around. Why are you not opening the door? There we go. Yeah, because we're so under-leveled, I don't think it's worth sticking around. But it's more Noe's stories there, isn't it? That's where she's from. There is an Animus mission there as well. But because we're under-leveled, I'm not sure we want to be taking on the castle, really, to be fair. Okay. So if we basically follow the river, would probably be the handiest thing. If we can find a boat, follow the river, job done. But this is his personal backstory, so I wonder if where we're heading to is where he's spent a lot of his time. There's a boat there. Is it usable? No. Okay. There was a hope that if there was a boat there we could use it, but obviously not. I don't really want to get into a fight if we can avoid it here. I'd say we are under-leveled by quite a bit. But it's the fastest route to where we need to go for his story. Yeah, we're nearly out of the area. I wonder, would we be quick on horseback? I know I don't ride very often, but if we're riding through the shallow water, I don't think it's too bad, is it? Starts getting deep, then it might be a different thing, but lots and lots of rocks. But yeah, not eager is no way, I know that. Which I would guess once we're there, we need to be her, especially in eager itself. Okay, we should be fine now because we're in Omi. So we're heading to there, essentially. There is a pathway coming up on our right-hand side. And that would take us roughly where we need to go anyway. Oh, hang on, what's that there? What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Keys. Oh, that's what we can exchange, isn't it? I'm still not sure about that exchange thing. I get what they're trying to do. I think you can spend real money as well for keys, which is what a lot of people don't like. I don't know if they're bandits or not, to be fair. They've killed someone. Are they hurting him? Because if they are, we might as well go and save him. Let's get off. Let's go and be the good guy.
Let's see what you can do.
The way we gain information is by taking out bandits, isn't it, and helping others. There we go. Right, let's talk to him. We'll try to get some information locally.
I have nothing to give.
Information.
What is there something I can do in return?
World Dreamer.
I would like to know more about this place.
Information is key. Right, what have we gained? On the way to where we're going, there's a rumour. Maria, a proud widow, needs help putting an end to the rampant lawlessness plaguing Omi. So a new side mission has now appeared. To be fair, there's nothing of use. But I wanted to help. So yeah, we're just going to follow the path. Keep an eye out for anything of interest. At some point we should swap to bow and try and use that a little bit. We haven't really used it really. Yeah, follow the path, we get to a big road. We do still need to look out for Ronin roaming around. They will attack. Yeah, I don't think it was in the Eagle that he needed something to do. I think it was possibly Omi. But it looks like each character has 4 weapons in theory they can use. You can only use 2 at a time, it seems. By the looks of things. Right, we should be on a main path in a second. It's down here. There we go. And I think this is the main road now. We've got a knowledge point ahead as well. We'll have a look at that whilst we're here. Horse archery. We've done this before, didn't we? Actually did pretty well our first attempt. Suppose there's a horse archery competition here. Let's go and do this over here. It's worth a knowledge point. It's worth a go, to be fair. It doesn't cost us anything to do it. Horse archery time.
To the Azuchi Yabusame Arena.
Last time wasn't that bad.
Shoot the paper lanterns along the track. Sounds simple, eh?
Yeah.
I am ready.
Paper lanterns, shoot the bow and arrow. Job done.
I will count down from 3.
5 to do.
1. Go!
Missed it. I missed it. I messed this up massively. You can't stop the horse. The horse just rides no matter what. Yeah, I messed that up massively. Hit 1. Gotta go again. That was poor. It's 4 to pass, 5 to 100% it, I think.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
But that did not go to plan.
Do you want to start over?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me try again.
I'm not taking that. We should have done better.
I will count down from 3.
We actually have no control of the horse. The only thing we control is the bow and arrow.
Go!
Oh, seriously? Missed it. Which means I've messed up again. Yeah, that's poor.
Perhaps the sun was in my eyes.
I got none. Dennis, Dennis, Stu, good afternoon, how are you?
You need more training.
Yeah.
If you want to improve,
That's
come back
poor.
for more
Right,
practice.
one more attempt, otherwise we'll have to come back.
Do you want to start over?
Yes. Let me try again.
Normally we're not that bad with these, to be fair. Normally these are fairly simple, ones we've done previously.
I will count down from 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on. Ah. Thing is, once you miss one, it puts you out for the rest of them. No, poor. I got one.
No distractions.
I think we'll come back for this because that was poor again.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
Yeah. How are you saying, Stu? But in fact, I'll change my mind. One more attempt. One more attempt.
Yes. Let me try again.
I know what I'm doing wrong. It's just not doing it. 1 out of 5 isn't good. No, I know.
I will count down from 3, 2, 1, go!
How did I miss it? Ah, I've messed up completely. There we go, one again.
Perhaps the sun was in my eyes.
Okay. That was our last attempt for the time being.
If you want to improve, come back.
Yeah, we'll have to come back another time. That is poor. Okay, well we know we're heading from there. What's poor though? So there is a mission here. We may as well go and have a look at it first and see what we have to do there. Then we've got the 2 missions to do with his backstory and also the Animus mission that's there as well.
Must check on that.
Chap, are you a Ronin? This is one of the travelling Ronin that wants us dead. But we've been instructed to take us down. Whoa. There we go. Valuable pouch that we can sell at some point. But yeah, now we know the Ronin are after us. We've got to be a bit careful of who sees us and where. Wife's still sick, is she? I'm sorry to hear that. But she's getting better at least. That's the main thing, isn't it? At least she's getting a bit better. Okay, investigate. Restoring order is the mission that's nearby. This was picked up by speaking to a person. Let's pet the cat. This by saving a person actually from 2 bandits.
Surveying your domain, I see.
Yeah, hopefully she gets better soon, Stu. Okay, the person we want to talk to is there. Inside the inside here, by the looks of things. Hang on. Restoring order. There is a building we can buy here as well. Let's buy the building. That gives us a fast travel point here anyway. And that was the mission we was doing. Why has it changed their mission? I thought that was the mission we was doing, restoring order.
Sir. Oh, sir. Would you help a weeping widow?
Okay, speak to her, see what she needs.
To be the trouble?
I am Kyogoku Maria.
She lays down. Yeah, that's always the hard thing though, isn't it? She needs to do, as you tried laying on her side, because obviously laying on your back, especially in your lungs, and that's what you got. Laying on your side can help, but if you're not used to it can be quite uncomfortable.
He was the only one who could keep the peace. Now lawless soldiers are ravaging beautiful Omi, despoiling the province and robbing the peasants.
In desperate times, soldiers often turn rogue and raid the people they're supposed to protect.
Coughs are generally the hardest thing to get rid of, aren't they? They always linger.
But so far, it's not working. You, on the other hand...
This is what my allies and I fight for. Peace across the land. We will put an end to the lawlessness in Omi.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, it's quite nice. Little details, isn't it? Restoring order is a new quest we now have. We've got to kill 25 Akechi clan warriors and enemies. So, this is similar to the other missions we have in different areas. I'm assuming we're going to gain one of these in every area. The people of Omi require us to take down as many as we can of the Akechi clan. Very similar to the missions over here with the bandits. So the bandits in Setsu and the bandits in Yamashiro as well. It's just a clan instead of bandits, by the looks of things. Right, back to the missions we want to do then, which is the backstory to Yasuke. Why have I gained a mastery? What's there? Something's telling me something. Samurai. I think I've gained a rank there. I've got 9 points to spend, to be fair. What's this? Adrenaline chunks. Swap weapons into a quick out switch your alternative weapons, then your combo. I don't know what to use. The thing I'm struggling with, we're still missing a weapon for him. I think there is still a 4th weapon to come. My biggest issue with him is I don't really know what to put him as in terms of what to upgrade. I'm kind of at a bit of a loss. I'll take that one though as another skill. And some of them are you're never going to remember some of the combinations sometimes as well. Right, we're heading to meet a lady over there, and this is to do with his past.
These rogue soldiers plague Omi. We must put an end to them.
Yeah. We will put an end to the rogue soldiers at some point. Are they rogue soldiers? I think they are, you know. Another person helped. More money, more mon, and then
the guards are dead.
2 of the soldiers down.
Free to go. Thank you.
If I lay in for the respect, but it doesn't seem now. I really. Yeah, coughs are one of the worst things to try and get rid of.
You can tell me about this place.
So we'll gain a new world room on the map. There we go. That's a new rumour. The Betrayers. So that's another mission to look at when we're over that way next. I like having the map full of different icons, so we, when we get a chance, we can deal with them all in one go. We're in passing, essentially. Merchant's quarters. I love the way some of the people bow to Yasuke, others don't. They jump out of his way and things. But some do actually bow to him. Okay, so where are we heading? We are heading left here and then up here, really. Or no, actually, let's go straight and then we get that question mark at the same time. And see what that is. I'm assuming we're allowed in. This is Bushy Gardens. I don't know if they're the part of the clan that we're meant to kill or not, them guys. We've petted dogs with Noe. We've not done really many of them with
You are a
Yasuke.
rascal, I can tell.
What did they do to you? But we've been ordered to stop them causing trouble, and these rogue people are causing trouble to the civilians that live locally. So we're doing our part to help out the locals. That's what they did. Right, we're looking for a left-hand turn to go across a bridge in a second. I'm curious to what his backstory is going to bring us. I'm hoping something quite interesting.
Now!
Right away, sir.
Hurry up! Or I will beat you again.
Okay, so I'm just going to deal with this guy.
Get me a drink or get out of here.
Fight.
You cannot give commands like a daimyo.
I command anyone I want to command. Whenever I want to command someone. Face me!
Don't think you do. See? Protecting the locals.
Thank you. He wouldn't leave me alone. You saved my life, sir. How can I repay you?
More information, please.
Anything new around here, you can tell me.
What do we got? Ah, on the coast. Rumours of a viewpoint in this area. Okay. See? Helping the locals. Right, over the bridge, and then we're off to see Lady Neen. And we'll see how that works out for Yasuke. There's 2 missions in total for him to do his backstory, and we'll see how they play out. I wonder if they're going to let me in through the front door. Because that's the other thing. I might have to destroy the castle to get inside, or can we just walk in? It's a big old place. Oh, ragdoll, that'll teach. Exactly, that'll teach him indeed. It looks like we can just walk in here. And this is information about where we are. Okay, let's have a look. The Azuchi Momoyama period. Okay. The Azuchi Momoyama period covers the roughly 30 years of Japanese history between the Ashikaga and Tokugawa shogunates. The period began in 1573 with the expulsion of the last Ashikaga shogun from Kyoto by Oda Nobunaga, and ended with the emperor's appointment of Tokugawa Ieyasu as shogun in Edo. Azuchi is the name of the castle built by Nobunaga between 1576 and 1579. Its magnificent 7-story main donjon was built to demonstrate the power of Lord Nobunaga. Temporarily, it refers to the period of Nobunaga's domination over the country between 1573 and 1582. Wrong button. You like your enemies, though you like your others, sliced and diced. Azuchi Momoyama was also a period of transition at the end of the medieval period and between the 2 shogunates, marked by the end of the Sengoku period, the provinces of war, and the beginning of the Edo period, which was a time of peace that lasted 2.5 centuries. In 1568, Nobunaga began unifying Japan. The process was completed by 1590 with the submission of the remaining lords and the destruction of the Hojo lords in the east by Hideyoshi. Significant changes followed, such as the separation of peasants and warriors and the duty of warriors to remain in the city near the lord's castle. Furthermore, a cadastral land survey was conducted. This allowed for a refined estimate for production. Finally, this was a time when Japan engaged in overseas expansion. This was accomplished by suppressing piracy and promoting commercial enterprises offshore, as well as invading Korea. Twice.
Yasuke, sir! You survived Honoji! You bring hope to us all!
Okay, so the soldiers here know him. Yeah, if it persists, and I think Kathy's right. You might need something stronger than something over the counter.
It's him, Lord Nobunaga's outlander. Look at him now. He's as glorious and terrifying.
Maybe he's over there. We're going. So everyone's recognizing him.
I need to stay alert here.
Keep looking!
I need to find Lady Nene before these catchy dogs.
Okay, looks like the whole clan has decided to attack us. Can I swap weapon for a second? Walk's going to try and do the mission, and instead we got attacked by everyone. I am going to swap from our bow to that, only because we know when there's a group around us that works really well. Oh, being shot by everyone. Okay, that shot nearly killed us. Got him one down. I got one over here. It is the guns that are the problem. You trying to avoid them can be quite tricky. Right, there we go. We took out a whole load of them. Just so we could go in and speak to the lady.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so. Thank you, Sir Yasuke.
These men were looking for Lord Hideyoshi and Lady Nene. Do you know if Lady Nene is safe?
Yes, she is nearby. I will take her to Sokenji Temple. Meet us there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So at least she's safe. Any more loot to grab over here? Mainly off the bodies is what I'm thinking. We basically destroyed the place, to be honest. Nope, I think that's everything. Okay, so we've got to reach a temple now, which is not too far away, to be fair. But that's our next port of call, is the temple. There's a downstairs bit as well. But yeah, I only walked in there thinking that's where the mission was. I didn't know actually they were about to attack us there. Right, temple should be to our right in a second. This is Hideyoshi, where he's meant to be living. Okay, where are we going from here? We want to be heading north. But if there's a load of soldiers looking for the person we're looking for, that could prove problematic for us. There's a chest up there. Let's go and grab that while we're here. What have you got inside the chest? An outdoor cosmetic. These random things that we find. And that's just another thing. Yeah, see, I don't have a choice, annoyingly. Okay, I think we're roughly where we need to be. There should be a temple in a minute as well as a viewpoint as well.
I am close to Sokenji, where I learned what it truly means to take up the sword.
There we go, temple's here. Viewpoint is right at the top of that, which is not easy for him to get to. Over here. It should be Lady Nene, hopefully.
That is the place.
I just realised the time, wow. Okay, so then we're going to go back in time now and learn a bit more about Yasuke's past. Like we did with Noe during her early missions. I think everyone's the same. I never used to go at all, pre-accident.
Ah, Diogo. You have
So,
arrived.
for those who haven't seen the start of the game,
Lady Nene.
Yasuke's real
I was
name is
sent to see you
Diego.
by Nobutsuna Sensei, though I am not sure why.
Indeed. Come with me, so that you may learn the fine art of calligraphy as it is done in this land.
As you wish, my lady.
So Lady Nene was treating him really nicely while I can teach him to read and write.
I take it the training with Nobutsuna Sensei has been challenging.
I cannot touch him. He just beats me to the mat. He must think I am unfit to hold a sword, so he has sent me to wield a brush instead.
What did he say to you?
That I was reacting, not responding. Like a man lashing out at his own shadow, unsure of whom he is.
And are you?
You do, that's a very good point, Crazy Ashman. That's a very good point.
Since the days of the Heian emperors, the sons and daughters of great nobility have received instruction in calligraphy. Diogo, you must know that you are sent here not for chastisement, but for contemplation. There are tenets that Nobutsuna Sensei cleaves to. Virtues that dictate what it means for one to walk the way of the warrior. To take up the sword. The sword and the brush are but expressions of the self. And the self may yet be molded by the
The
sharpening
sword and the
of
brush are
iron.
just expressions.
Let us begin.
The sword can do some lovely damage, the brush doesn't.
Observe how the stroke is placed. The line does not seek to overpower the space. It prays within it, shows its fluidity and depth because of it. That is how the character gains form and balance. And balance is everything.
As in the martial arts?
Yes. And beyond them, the balance of one's stroke comes from the knowing of one's place.
What is my place in all of this?
Take up the brush, right from the heart. And
oh yeah, no, if it's something small like that, there's no point.
Benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, integrity, and courage.
To keep fighting, even when afraid.
These virtues. This is the way of the warrior, then. This is what Nobutsuna-sensei would have me become.
Diogo, it is who you already are. The Oda clan asks no more of you than what it has seen in you from the start. Do you understand? You were a quick study in those days.
I will say, unlike Noe's missions that are more interactive in our past, it seemed a lot less
Lady
interactive.
Nene, it is good you are safe.
I hoped you would come, Samurai.
You must know about Lord Nobunaga.
Yes, I was sorry to hear of our lord's death.
Those behind his betrayal will pay dearly. Mitsuhide must die.
Yes, but he did not act alone.
You know of the Shimbakufu?
In a room of gossiping men, there is much an overlooked woman can learn.
The same was true for
Wax on, wax off.
Christians.
You have overcome much, Yasuke. But your lord is dead, and your enemies are many.
I too am not alone. I have allies, those loyal to the Oda clan and others.
Indeed. My spies tell me you travel with a young Igan woman named Naoe. Do you trust her?
I must. You told me to have courage, Lady Nene. I cling to that.
Then count me as one more ally. But the Shimbakufu will come for us, and I fear my husband will be their next target.
Where can I find Lord Hideyoshi?
He gathers allies at Himeji Castle.
I will go to him.
One more thing. I have a contact named Aoi in Otsu. She reports that our enemies are active there as well. I will tell her to expect you and this Naoe.
Thank you.
So she's also given us a mission to do as well.
Find your contact in Otsu. Please, keep yourself safe.
Until we meet again, have courage, Yasuke.
I was having catch up on that. The Lady of Whispers complete. Multiple quests. I've just shown up now. I was expecting a bit more from that, maybe a bit more interactive, maybe. But it kind of explains that Lady Nene took him on. By the sounds of things. Okay. Let's just put the over him. Mastery points we've got 2. Objective, what's new on the board? We've got 1. Is that new? Yes, that's new. So that's one of the Onryo as well. And so's that one. I think. Well, we had both people for this mission highlighted up, but maybe not. Oh, okay. That's the other mission. So, Yasuke's key memories he can recall from his past. We'll progress further. So that's where we've got to go for the next one. Got 2 lost pages to find in there if we wanted to. So there should be a temple, I think, over here, I think. No, it's a castle. I feel like we're going the wrong way here. No, we're going right. It's longer. It's a longer distance I thought, to be fair. I thought for me it was going off course, but we're not. That's the Nobunaga's estate there. Nothing fun for us to grab, annoyingly. Right. Nobunaga's estate. Something about her, the way she was saying about her spies. Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, no issue. I think I just had a minute of drowsiness where I had no clue what was going on. I don't think I said anything so silly, at least. Right, that's Azuchi Castle. Our person 104. He's at the castle, but he's near the training grounds. That's... send out a scout, I think. Yeah, if we send out a scout, we should get a perfect location. I don't think that's the perfect location just yet. I know that is the right location then. I thought it was going to mark down a little bit and maybe move it. Come on. So heading off to Nobunaga's trainer, essentially. I think that's what he said, was that? Trainer? I know it just is a castle, so isn't it? Okay. I did have the marker up where we needed to go, and it was down there. It must be down there. There's the training grounds. I'm not sure if we're allowed to just walk in, though. I suppose one way to find out, isn't there? Let's do that. Where's he gone?
I just don't feel right using a
Bushido, I don't know where the marker's gone for the mission. Yeah, a little bit. Why can you tell? Yeah, can you tell that the drowsiness has just hit? By any chance? Give me a second, I'll shake it out in a second. Just need to move. Well, have I been sat talking rubbish, have I? Because that generally happens. Once I shake out of it, I'll be okay again. We still got, what, 20, 25 minutes left? Okay. Bushido. Bushido, or the Way of the Warrior, appeared on the second half of the 16th century to designate a warrior's ideal behaviour. It refers to a set of values that emerged over several centuries which characterised the warrior class and were summarised in the expression Way of the Bow and Horse. Kyuba no Miki. However, Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th century. The first studies glorifying the ideal of an ancient samurai date from the late 19th century. After the samurai had disappeared. Oh, okay, so actually, the Way of the Samurai only came about in the 19th century, so after the samurai disappeared. The work of Yamoka Teshu, 1836 to 1888, and especially that of Nitobe Inozo, 1862 to 1933, who published in English Bushido, Soul of Japan in 1900, are significant. The latter work achieved international success and is still regularly published today. Similarly, in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido was not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the Way of Arms, or Samurai no Miki, the Way of the Samurai, or even Otoko no Miki, the Way of Boys, existed as well. Yet these are more or less synonymous. They refer to moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct, all notions that are recalled without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? All means acceptable. Many aspects are left to interpretation. In the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into this use in favour of Shido, the way of the scholar, the way of the gentleman. That's quite interesting, isn't it? The fact that the way of the warrior wasn't around originally. No, I'm all good, Patrick. It's not that. I'm not tired, but what it is when the drowsiness hits, I lose everything for a few minutes. I can't tell you what we just did for the last 5 minutes because I wasn't in control. That's what it does to me. So what if I said anything dodgy, which I may have done, to be fair. I've done it to my behalf a few times. Right, where is the sensei? That's who we're looking for here, is the sensei. He's not here, is he? I can't see the marker. There was a marker here originally, wasn't there? I swear that's there we go. I've gone past it. My drowsy state, I didn't even notice. It's over there. That is 2. Why is there 2?
You have returned. I will never forget what you did for me that day.
What did we do for her that day? Okay, she won't forget what we did for her that day. We're about to learn more about Yasuke's past, I think.
Are you here?
Oh, what's this? No, I don't touch anything like that. Especially Red Bull. I've started taking protein milkshakes a little bit as they can help with pain and also drag me out of it. But yeah, it just hits when it hits bad. And yeah, the last 5 minutes I've got no clue what we were doing, talking about anything. I was slowing my words a bit, was I, Crazy Irishman? Yeah. You'll know when I'm like it because I tend to slow my words, talk about something that isn't really there, that kind of stuff. But I can get rid of it. I just need to recognise it's there. It's happening. Yeah, at the minute I can fall asleep while talking to people. That's how bad it is. And it's all to do with the painkillers and stuff. The painkillers are on are that strong. That's what it does.
Follow me.
Oh. Okay. There is an automatic follow we will use. There you go. I love automatic follow. So this is several months before present day.
Sensei, it's fierce and unyielding.
But look at his size. I think he could last 5.
No, I assume he's been sent here to train them.
Diogo, Nobutsuna Sensei will do as Lord Nobunaga commands and
Oh,
train
yeah.
you in his Shinkageru style.
Thank you, Nobutsuna Sensei.
We have 1 month until Lord Nobunaga's return. He will expect you to be the finest of warriors by then.
Wow.
A shining example of strength,
So
loyalty,
Diego
and technique.
slash
I am not.
Yasuke had a month to train to be the best.
You must be.
I will work hard to be the warrior Lord Nobunaga expects.
Good. But your success will take more than hard work. You will need humility, concentration, and perseverance. You must live Nobutsuna Sensei's teachings if you are to truly master them. Now take up the Shinai and show our sensei your skills.
Hello, Genshi. Yeah, we've got 3 of them has skills by the looks of things. I reckon this will be completely different to how he plays now.
Do not hold back. I will not.
Okay. Right, so we need to dodge, block.
You hack like a peasant.
He just doesn't seem...
I can defeat you.
We're so used to using Yasuke as now. This Yasuke is nothing like him. He's not as smooth. And you can tell that when you're fighting. It's so easy to take a hit.
Do not fight me. The true fight is within.
You speak in riddles.
For what he is now to what he goes on to become in a month, that's pretty impressive.
There is a house down those stairs. Go there. I will find you shortly.
That wasn't a duel, that was a beating.
How is he still standing?
Even the people watching us won't pleased with what happened. Just need to reply to the little boy. Little boy's leaving school, so I just need to say, okay, see you soon. There you go. Right, we've got 15 minutes left. Let's see how much more we can get done on this story.
That.
You are the one cooking for us?
That food is not fit for dogs.
Our master is a guest of Lord Nobunaga himself.
Tomorrow, it will improve. I promise.
That's the lady we just saw outside, wasn't it?
Or Lord Nobunaga will hear about it.
Leave her alone.
And who is this now? Tell me you are not a student of Nobutsuna-sensei. Has he stooped so low? Oh, Master Masatoyo will want to hear about this.
Are you all right?
I am talking to you, Outlander. Don't you know to bow to your betters? You will pay for this.
I think we're going to get into another fight. You got him. Hello, 3-on-1.
Stay down,
We obviously didn't win.
If you show such insolence again, you will know my katana.
You cannot stay there forever, Diogo. Come with me.
I would be fine in a barracks or a more modest lodging.
You are a guest of Lord Nobunaga. You will stay here. Tomorrow you train again. I will bring Sensei's instructions in the morning.
I'm also curious to when his name changed from Diego. You can lock on, to be fair. We have done it on occasion. I don't tend to, though. But you can lock on by pressing R3 down. I just don't tend to use it.
No.
Because we live in the past. You always use lock on, yeah. In Elden Ring I do, because it actually helps you massively in Elden Ring. And this I haven't done. Other than pressing accidentally a few times.
Diogo, Lady Oichi would like to meet you. You may approach. Lady Oichi, younger sister of Lord Nobunaga.
Ah, Lord Nobunaga's sister.
From...
Oh, everyone knows Diogo. He's so
different?
tall. I heard you had some trouble last night with samurai from Master Masatoyo's school.
Yes, I did not know who they were.
They have come to Azuchi with their master, Sanada Masatoyo, to pledge their fealty to my brother.
It was not my intention to make trouble.
The way I heard it, they were the ones making trouble. And you came to the defense of a woman they were harassing. That was noble. I wanted to meet this foreigner who would stand up for someone of no consequence to himself. I know my brother took you into his service, but what brought
That's
you
what
here
stands
to
him
begin
apart, isn't it? Is the fact that he will help anyone.
with? You sound bitter.
No, not anymore. Whatever will come of my time here, I am ready. Lord Nobunaga is a great man.
It must be lonely, far from your family and home.
Over the years, I have learned to live this way.
Do you have a wife? Children? Parents, perhaps? We could send for them.
That is not possible.
What really brought you here? How long will you stay? What makes a man leave all he has known to come so far?
Well, some of it wasn't his choice, was it? He was taken as a child.
Are you really, Diogo?
Forgive me, Lady Oichi. I must depart.
Then before you go, We have a gift for you. This kosode was made by the woman you saved last night. She wanted you to have it.
I am honored.
Bear me a second, I've got someone at the door. Other half's been ordering things again. Okay, looks like this is a fight to prove we've learned something by the looks of things.
You betray your intentions at every step.
I thought I was about to be controlling him for a minute. But if you had a month to be a master in the art that he's learning, then that must have been some intense training. And after that month, he was nowhere near. Well, no, that's very true. But this is set only a few months before present day, so he hasn't had long. Oh, he got the shot in on the master.
Apologies, Sensei.
No need. You did not react. You responded. Good.
No, it's only meant to be a couple of months. No, I understand that, no. So Nobunaga sent him here to learn, but when we got here, he did say a couple of months before present day, or a few months earlier. But the art that he's been taught is to respond, which kind of explains why when you get attacked, he sits back. You know, instead of actually attacking, he sits back and waits and reacts to them, whether it's blocking or dodging. And it kind of explains that quite well, to be fair, because that's the style he's been taught. Rather than, you know, being full out attack. So he's been taught to stand, wait, react.
O quê? Não sei o que quer dizer.
Por que andas a espiar-me?
Lamento. A minha curiosidade.
So the deceased priest is Portuguese.
A construção de uma igreja nas redondezas.
And at the start of the game, Diego, Yasuke, was part of a group of Portuguese traders. Are we back present day? We are rapidly running out of time for today as well. No, still not present day, still back in the past. But yeah, that actually explains a lot about how he fights, knowing now the style he was taught.
Nobutsuna Sensei summons you, Diogo.
Oh, I thought we had finished for the day.
Indeed.
And obviously we haven't had a name change yet, have we either?
What does the sensei want with me at this time of night? So peaceful and quiet now. Unlike the day. What is this?
Kind of looks like an ambush, doesn't it? I don't think it is, though. Is this potentially his naming ceremony?
Enter, Diogo.
Lady Nene, my apologies. I did not expect you.
Please, sit. I wish to speak with you while your sensei is away.
Nobutsuna Sensei does not know you are here?
Dangerous territory, sitting down for a conversation with Nobunaga's sister.
But we need not burden him with politics of a visit by Lord Hideyoshi's wife. You are fortunate, Diogo. You need allies at Azuchi. And Nobutsuna Sensei is valuable.
His training has been grueling.
That is why Lord Nobunaga chose him. There is no one better to test your strength, your skill, and most of all, your loyalty. Lord Nobunaga was also a student of Nobutsuna Sensei's teachings. Long ago, a devoted student with an unshakable belief in himself. That confidence blinds him to certain dangers. He has many enemies, more than even he knows. He needs someone like you.
Because of my size? My strength?
No, a humble man. Like the Ashigaru Lord Nobunaga is so fond of. Unencumbered by the jealousies and politicking of samurai and daimyo. Nobutsuna Sensei was once that for Lord Nobunaga. Lord Nobunaga once gifted Nobutsuna Sensei a prized katana, a reward for his teachings. But a champion from a rival school, Sanada Masatoyo's school, challenged Nobutsuna's champion for the sword and won. This defeat dishonored Nobutsuna Sensei, and he feels diminished him in the eyes of Lord Nobunaga. Those samurai who mocked you are from the same rival school. Masatoyo is their sensei.
Ah.
I begin to understand.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Lord Nobunaga returns to Azuchi. Masatoyo will swear allegiance to him at a ceremony. Masatoyo will make sure to wear Nobutsuna's katana at his belt.
We need to challenge him.
For all to see.
Yeah, we need to challenge the champion.
Is about loyalty.
So everyone can see it.
Lord Nobunaga values above all else.
Loyalty.
We are out of time, but I'm just going to extend a little bit. I want to see this out because I don't think we can stop at this point.
A new katana, I see.
It was a gift from Lady Nene.
It is rare to see you out of your room at this hour. Something troubles you. No matter. Let us see how you wield that blade. Follow my movement.
Oh, do I need to do this? I better do, don't I? Use the right inputs at the right time to complete the activity. Okay. I missed it. That didn't work, did it? Okay. I missed the last one. I hate things like this. Too early. Yeah, no worries, Patrick. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thanks, Patrick. There we go. I was definitely right, I think. I don't think we could stop yet while this is ongoing. Okay, that one complete. Oh, I missed it. No worries, Stu. See you later. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated. Too busy looking at the chat. I didn't see it. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated, Stu. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope your other half gets better soon. Yeah, there's no way we could stop at this point, annoyingly. I think we got it. That was tricky, that last one.
I must go now, Diogo. Continue the movements until your thoughts no longer trouble you.
Thank you, Nobutsuna-sensei.
Yeah, I don't like things like that. When you've got to press buttons at certain timings, I struggle so much with that. We got there in the end, though.
Righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, integrity, courage. This is what it means to take up the sword. This is who I am.
I will be a warrior like you.
I am still learning myself. Nobutsuna-sensei is a true master.
My grandfather was a warrior. I wanted to be like him too. His name was Yasuke. He was brave, but also kind. When anyone needed something, they would call Yasuke, Yasuke, and he would always help. And I miss him. And he was brave.
It is good to remember your grandfather, Yasuke. We should always act such that we are remembered well.
Yes, but I also want to be like you.
We were wondering why he changes his name. And that seems to be the reason, the little boy.
Lord Oda Nobunaga. Not now. I present this helmet
as a sign of my school's undying loyalty. Please accept this gift, my lord.
Diogo. Speak.
I challenge Masatoyo's champion to a duel. I will win back my mentor's sword.
Outrageous! This barbarian is no samurai. He has no right to.
Samurai or not, I permit this to. No.
I've just noticed something. So a lot of people's complaints about Yasuke have been he wasn't really a samurai, he was more of a slave and all this thing.
Defeated 3 students. Can he do the
He's
same?
just Nobunaga's just admitted, samurai or not. So they haven't actually called him a samurai. Which is people's biggest complaint about him is he's portraying as a samurai, but he's not. As they just literally said it.
No!
No wooden swords. Katanas only.
We fight with steel.
We've got to defeat 3 to be able to fight the final duel. Okay, we're going to have to extend the stream until this bit's done, because obviously I can't stop as it is. I'm guessing we're going to take part in this. Or is he going to do it for us? No,
You
sus.
said I would know your katana. Come on then.
I will relish watching you die in shame.
One down. Annoyingly. Couldn't see what was going on there for a minute. Respond. That's his teaching, is respond, don't react. Missed the final one there. One left.
One of us goes to the 8 heads.
There we go. That's the 3 of them. And that is his style, isn't it? It's not full-on attack, attack, attack. It's wait. React to what they do, whether it's dodge, block, parry. That's what it's all about.
I will have that.
There's one back, his master sword.
To return your katana, Sensei.
The little child there was saying about his grandfather.
You have proven your loyalty and valor. What's more, you have earned your place next to me as a samurai.
Ah, okay. So now he's being classed as a samurai.
What shall we call you? Samurai.
My name is Yasuke.
That explains a massive part of his history. I like that. This is why I wanted to do this mission when it came up and was high enough level. Not that level really mattered, to be fair, I don't think. But I wanted to learn more about his past to try and understand. The same way we did with Noe, to be fair. My little boy's going to be home any minute as well. So I do really need to stop. But it's not over yet.
Join me.
No worries, Kathy. I can't finish yet because I can't stop. I can't save.
Remains my favorite in all of Azuchi.
Cultivating
it has been an interesting story so far.
About guiding its proportion, its balance, and its maturation.
I didn't think it'd be going on this long though. I thought we'd be able to stop and pause, but we can't at the minute. I have to wait.
A gardener can only guide
the
tree so far.
I hope
Thank you,
to
Kathy.
remain worthy of your guidance, Sensei.
You are more than worthy. You have come from a faraway land, shaken of bondage, and mastered our tongue.
He's come a long way, hasn't he? That's the thing. Your thing was taken as a child as a slave.
Samurai are unheard of. Yet you were chosen by the great Lord Nobunaga. I don't know what Lord Nobunaga saw in you when he first sent you, but I'm glad that he did. You may yet prove to be the most promising student to ever study Shinkagekyo.
You honor me, Nobutsuna Sensei.
That is a list of names. The greatest students from across my many years of teaching. They will push you harder than I can. And if you can defeat them, you will
There's another mission line.
of my school.
A whole mission quest.
Open that scroll and read those names. But only when you are truly ready.
We have to go and defeat all the previous students and prove we are the best student.
Victory is yours, Sensei.
So that'll be a whole new quest line now as part of Yasuke. To prove he was the best student to ever study that form. And that'll be tough. Imagine them jewels and how tough they're going to be.
Lady Oichi said I might find you here.
Is she alright?
She requests your presence at Odani Castle.
Okay, so we may be able to pause here, and if we can, we will be stopping.
I will go to her.
You should also know there is a shadow of Aomi. Corrupt officials tax the locals and give nothing in return. The people suffer.
Basically, Omi wants Yasuke's help.
What can be done to help them?
I think this is the difference between Omi for Yasuke and Iga for Noe.
I should visit him at his new estate.
And we can visit our former sensei as well. According to that. Seasons have changed. That's adding a little bit more to his story. And the backstory, I like how they filled that in. I said this with Noe and how they gave us such a deep backstory where you kind of learn a lot more about her and what she's been through and why she is the way she is. And I think in that last hour, Yasuke's backstory has really changed. That's an education complete. Season has changed. Multiple quests. We'll have a look at those in a second. Scouts are redone. Okay. So if we go to objectives now, we should see a whole new quest line. There we go. The former students. Oh no, that's different. That's not former students. That's the corrupt Deikan. So these are people that are plaguing the town of Omi. You got the hedonist, the hoarder, the soiled merchant, and the connoisseur. I'm guessing that's who they are. Yasuke quest line here is going there. There's nothing about Wakasa. He's in Wakasa. Omi. Okay, so we only know where 3 of these are. Omi, yeah. We got more information on these. Oda's Keep, help the abbot. So we've got some more information on some of the others now. One of these is Naomi as well. Lady Oki has invited Yasuke to Omi province to discuss brother's death. Meet with Lady Oki, I don't know how you say it. That's one of the Onryo we still need to defeat. What I was curious was, where are these are the people over here? The people of Omi. We got Kuma. Assassinate the corrupt Dakan. The Nabutsu sensei, our original sensei. He wants us to return to him. Obviously we've got the warriors as well there. I thought there'd be a list of people to take out, but we don't seem to have that. It sounded like there would be. Maybe we can't do it yet. But loads more missions now appearing on the list of missions to do. I just want to double check if he's got the list on him. He doesn't know. Also, when we haven't actually stored any of his weapons, and we must have stored his original katana. But that's added a lot more things to the game as it stands. Lots more for us to do, but we have extended a little bit just to finish that bit of story. We are out of time for today. What a day. Okay, so let's have a quick look through what we've done today before we finish. We have managed to take down Ise Sasaoki, the arrogant son-in-law of Mitsuhide, who deserved to die, to be honest, the way he was. We have then gone and done the Twisted Tree. We dealt with a whole family called the Twisted Tree and dealt with all of those. And then we've gone and learned more about Yasuke's backstory and why he is who he is and where he trained and that kind of thing. We're currently level 17 as well, which I think is pretty good. I don't know what max level is, to be fair. Let's give it a save and see how many hours we're in. We're now 19 hours and 24 minutes in as it stands. But yes, I feel like we've got quite a bit done today. Backstory of Yasuke is quite a big thing as well, I think. And that is it. That's out of time. Crazy Irishman, much appreciated as always. We're back tomorrow morning as we continue on in Assassin's Creed Shadows. For those that aren't aware, we are 5 days a week Assassin's Creed Shadows until it's done, as per the vote that you guys did. So we'll continue Yasuke's story in Omi tomorrow and then see where that takes us. And at some point, I'm sure we'll be able to change to Noe as well. Thank you for the happy birthday as well, Crazy Irishman. But yeah, that is us. A massive thank you to you guys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.